My name is Conor McGilligan. This is One Leeds, and this is the Watchalong. Well, it doesn't look like it, does it? Hello, everybody. What's going on in your world? My name is Conor McGilligan. We'll go through a couple of the sponsorship bits right now. What's going on? We're back here. It's Leeds Spurs. Big game for the Whites before the international break. Oh, God. I absolutely hate the international break. So please, Leeds United, let's get one off the record when it comes to just picking up those 3 points. It'd be absolutely lovely today, wasn't it? Get your thoughts in the comment section below, everybody. I'm going to be with you for around about 3 hours. We've got the instant match reaction. We've got all the bits and bats as well for Leeds United. We've got ups and downs, a series which is starting tomorrow. I'm sure you're going to be enjoying that. So make sure you tune in for that one as well, everybody. We're going to be just talking through a little bit of our sponsors at this moment in time. As you can see now, that on screen, we've got the Job Match Group. Honestly, guys, I know a lot of you are struggling for work. Even I've gone through the Job Match Group for a little bit of maybe like freelance work, which I can pick up bits and bats through. It's a really good site that they're developing consistently, which is really good. It's ran by a Leeds United fan as well. And basically, the aim of the Job Match Group, everybody, is to facilitate each job sector to your every need. So on there, it's very different to Monster and Indeed, where you go on and it's all just a bit confusing. It's a bit overwhelming. It's really, really specific. You've got specific jobs off the Job Match Group. If you want to be in retail, if you want to be in security, if you want to be in journalism or whatever, it all branches off the Job Match Group. It's really simple and it's cheap rates as well. If you want to put your CV on there, it's mad when you put your CV on Monster and Indeed how much money it costs overall to now have a profile on there. With this, it's Job Match Group. It's really, really affordable for the year. Also, everybody, we are sponsored by Match Bingo. As I say multiple times, everybody, these guys are absolutely fantastic. What you can do is deposit a bit now and they'll match your bet. They'll match your bet and 200% on it as well. Well worth it. And you don't have to be an existing customer. You know, you can be a new customer, existing, whatever. It will match your bet. You know, you put a fiver on, you get X amount back. They will match what you put on there. Bet, mate. Hope you've got your team as well, everybody. Pick seven. I've got 45 quid in my account at this moment in time because you pick 7 players for a specific game week, for a specific game. It's absolutely brilliant. You put £1.50 and £2, and everybody will match you. And you might be only in a league of 20 people, and it might pay out 12 players. I got paid out as the 12th player the other day in the Champions League format. Unbelievable. As the 12th player, I got paid out. I think it was about 12 quid. Unbelievable. So make sure you get involved. Link in the description below. My link. Also, you'll see on screen as well. Shop GNO. They've been a massive help for One Leeds, and they are Leeds fans. They love the channel and they love getting. You won't see them, and I'm not going to put them out there, but they're always in the chat as well. The best e-commerce site out there. They're putting loads of time and effort into there. There's Leeds United bits in there. There's football bits in there. Make sure you do it, everybody. Have a look. Link in the description below for that as well. Okay, jersey as well. We are giving away 2 jerseys again. This is the last time we're doing it. We're giving away 2 jerseys on halftime, on full time. How do you get these jerseys? Well, I mean, what are the jerseys, I should say? The replicas, but the fantastic replicas. Unbelievable. I've got an entire rack full of them back there. Really cheap. If you want to just get one off your own back, it's 8% off with the code LEEDS if you go through my affiliate link. But we are going to be giving away 2 today. We've had 6 winners so far. All you have to do, like the video, subscribe, make sure you're here for the duration of the watch along. Bada bing, bada boom. You could be in the room for a win. Josh Tracy, first comment of the day. Hi, Josh. How's it going, buddy? Josh says, can't stay for the full stream today as I'm off to the pub. Happy birthday for yesterday. 3-1 Leeds, DCL doublet. Yeah, appreciate that, buddy. It was my birthday yesterday, everybody. I have turned 32. My God, I said yesterday. It's incredible skincare. It really is nowadays. So, but yeah, really appreciate that, buddy. Thanks to all the birthday messages as well. I had loads yesterday as well. I like the starting 11. Yeah, let's get into it, shall we, everybody? Thanks again, Josh. Look at everyone's here as well. There's Michael, there's Dinks, there's Matt, there's Greg, there's Paul, there's Josh, there's Andrew. Hi, guys. AJ's here as well. Morning from Florida says, please work. Will be a beautiful day for a Leeds win. Hayden F is in the building. Morning, Connor. Fingers crossed for a Leeds win. Yeah, she's probably quite right that we get into the starting 11, shall we? So it's kind of as you were, really. Carl Darlow in net, Jaden Bogle, Joe Rodon, Pascal Struijk, Gabby Goodmanson, fine with that. Absolutely fine with that. I think our backline's okay. Darlow in, obviously we know Perry's not going to be available, but I think Perry will have to do quite a bit as well to get in this squad right now. So I don't think Carl's done that much wrong. Midfield is what I expected as well, and I don't mind it, to be honest with you. Don't mind it. And we're going to get into the more interesting thing here is it's Spurs. Spurs is very interesting in terms of their lineup. So we'll get into that in just a second, but stacking there as well. So it's a really physical midfield from the Whites. It's an important midfield as well because it's building up continuity and consistency. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy with that midfield three. I just hope if Farker is to make a change, he doesn't do that thing where he decides to put our man out, Tanaka on the right-hand side, because that doesn't work. We don't want that at any point. We don't want them having the nous and the sort of notion that they're going to push up and they're going to be able to squeeze Leeds United back, which Tanaka on the right, I think, would do. Jack Harrison on the left at some point. We'll give them that encouragement as well. Going forward, Brendan Harrison, fine with that. I am. I know we had a bit of a debate in the week, myself and Gabe, about who I would rather have in the in the squad in terms of would I rather go with Nonto and Harrison? I would much rather Nonto, but I don't think Harrison's been bad. I don't think he's been bad this season. I think he's been okay by Brendan Harrison's standards. As I've said before, if it's a 5-6 performance from Brendan, I'm all right with it. Because yeah, I mean, you guys might think I'm being a bit harsh on Brendan. He's just not my favorite type of player. It is what it is. But I did also say in pre-season where we'd rather have Brendan Harrison, it would be on the right, not centrally, because he gets less of the ball on the right. So happy with that. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, absolute brute force up top. He's going to have a really tough game today, and we're going to get into why and how maybe their lineup hasn't helped Leeds, and it's kind of what I expected and why it is going to be a tough game for the Whites. And then obviously Noah Okafor, who I don't really want to see dragged at any point in this game. I'd like to see him stay on for the full 90. It'd be nice to see Noah as well. Just building up those minutes. Build up those minutes, and let's see if we can get some energy in those legs. So this is a Tottenham starting 11 for this one, everybody. It's a very good team. So it has to be said, it's an excellent team. I think what sort of bothered me about this a little bit is Romero being back. I think that is going to make Dominic's night, or day, I should say, a little bit tougher, but never back the early kickoff, especially with newly promoted teams. Hopefully Leeds can do something. But it's a very good back line. A doggy comes in. He was rested for Jed Spence in midweek, but I really like him on that left-hand side. The midfield, João Palhinha and Bentancur, it's going to be a much different game for Leeds United than what it was against Bournemouth. And the reason I'm saying that is because Bournemouth's midfield was a little bit physical, but I think you heard Iriola say afterwards as well. He just said, yeah, Leeds were very, very physical in that game. I think Frank's probably seen that, and he's probably seen that and thought we need to somehow match them up. And this is what they go with all the time anyway. But João Palhinha and Rodrigo Bentancur in there, it's going to be a physical game for Leeds United, a really physical game of which that midfield might not just be, one. So, yeah, it's going to be the toughest game. Just in front of him, Xavi Simons as well. I was a little bit happier with him being out wide because he's not a naturally, wide player. Xavi Simons is a very good central player. So I think that midfield three is very good. Wilson Odobert, I believe he's on loan at Burnley at some stage, wasn't he? But Wilson Odobert on the left-hand side, and then Mohamed Kudus, who probably is their biggest threat, to be honest with you. But the positive that Leeds have got is, I'm not saying Matthias Tell is a bad player, but I would rather see Tell on there than Richarlison, than Colin Moani, and of course, than Dominic Solanke. So if they are getting the ball out wide and they're trying to put the ball into the box, I give us a really good chance. I think where I'm worried about this with Leeds, and bookmark what I'm about to say, what I'm really worried about with Leeds in this game is sloppy set pieces, because they are very good from set pieces. They've got monsters in the air. Romero is a big plus for them at the back as well, because he's probably their best distributor from the back if they're trying to build up from the back. Obviously, he wasn't included midweek. So it's going to be a tough game for Leeds, this. It's going to be a very, very, very tough game. But it is what it is. You got to put this is the table that we wanted to dine at, isn't it? This is the table. It's the Premier League. They're fifth in the Premier League. And, they have drawn against Brighton. They've drawn against Wolves. They weren't great midweek against Bodo Glimt. So there is an opportunity for Leeds United there. There definitely is an opportunity. We just have to be 9, 10 out of 10 today. And because of how good Spurs are, they could probably be at a 5 and a 6 and maybe, get a victory over Leeds United. But it's going to be a tough one today. I think that back line is probably one of the best back lines in the division, especially with Romero and Udogie back in there. Porro's interesting. I thought they might have, me and Oscar were doing a chat on the preview. I thought they might have gone with Jed Spence. They haven't. They've gone with probably the more technical Porro. So we can't be giving away stupid free kicks because he's probably going to be over it. Very technical right back and corners as well. He's a good deliverer of corners, and they've still got height in that middle, especially with Van de Ven and Romero in there. Leeds, I don't want to see us marking zonally. I'd like to see us man for man. I want to see Strauch. I want to see Rodon on the back two from corners. I want to see them on Romero, and I want to see Van de Ven. I don't want to start seeing a scenario where I'm seeing, you know, Ethan Ampadu trying to mark out Ricky, Van de Ven. I just don't want to see it. So, okay, let's have a look. Lofts has said, happy birthday for yesterday, Connor lad. Here's a pint on me. Cheers, Lofts. Really appreciate that, buddy. Hope you're all well as well, Lofts. Good stuff there, mate. Thank you so much. Amy says, smash a like, guys. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that as well, guys. Amy's right. I mean, if you smash a likes, it just basically means that this gets shown to more people. YouTube have this wonderful thing with the algorithm nowadays where if you don't like and really like the video, your video is affected SEO-wise, and basically SEO is like search engine optimization. And basically, if you're putting in to your Google search engine or YouTube search engine, Leeds United Watchalong or Leeds United Match Reaction, I rank higher, you know? So just make sure you're racking those likes up. Steve Match on Together says, morning, Connor. We'll be lucky to get a draw back and see a win. Fingers crossed. Yeah. How's everyone feeling in the chat? I think Steve's bang on here. I think it is going to be tough, Steve. I think you're on the money there. They are a very, very good team. It's probably, you know, I said I'd rather, you know, I think Bournemouth maybe would have been a tougher game, but seeing that Spurs lineup, I'm probably thinking, I think the difference between the two is Bournemouth's bench maybe isn't as strong as Tottenham's. I'd probably put them on a level when it comes to playing ability on the pitch, like man for man. But obviously Tottenham have got more exciting profiles, but in terms of just man for man and technical ability and physicality and athleticism, I think Bournemouth are right up there. But I think maybe the difference is the bench, of which Tottenham are going to be able to change the game a little bit. Harrison did okay this week. Morning, Connor from the lovely Italy. How are you, Frankie? Confident today we can get a result. Fingers crossed. Chris says, happy birthday for yesterday. Chris Else also says, this is the teams that we want to compete with. We can't cower in front of this. I think we can challenge this. This is it as well, mate. I think that's the big thing about it. You don't want to be going into, like, I don't want to be going into a game against Tottenham and thinking to myself, yeah, but there's no real point here, is there? There's no point. They're going to beat us. They're going to, you need to be going into these games excited, ready to rumble. I think that's where we're at. Sai says, I think we'll score in the first 15 minutes. I think we'll know in the first 15 minutes how we'll cope with this game. Early goal and first goal would be nice. You know what the funny thing is, Si, what we've learned from this Leeds side, Wolves and last week against Bournemouth, is they do go 1-0 down, and there's still a bit of a redemption arc there for us. I think Leeds have been pretty good in terms of an instant reaction. I thought we're very good we're unlucky against Wolves. Went to one end, Goodmanson crossed the ball, Dominic Calvert-Lewin should have been there to tap in for 1-0. Then they go to the other end and score a brilliant team goal. You go 1 down, but Leeds reacted instantly. And then you look at the other game as well, coming up against Bournemouth, you go 1-0 down, thought that was undeserved as well. You go 1-0 down, Leeds respond very well and, go 2-1 in the lead, don't they? So the response has been really good as well. The response has been really good. I know we've been going a goal down. I think that shows character, mentality, all this sort of stuff. But I think it's really big that doesn't become a consistent theme. I think there's two consistent themes here. You're not going 1-0 down and stopping the bleed from set pieces. And what I mean by that is Leeds have conceded 9 goals, 6 of them from set pieces. So that's not good enough. And I know teams are very good. I understand teams are very good at this level. I'm not daft, and I understand that they'll be practicing on set pieces and they'll be very good at set pieces. I think what we've got to bear in mind though here is if you are leaking goals from set pieces, I think Thomas Frank is that meticulous as well. He'll have looked at that. His Brentford side were excellent at set piece structure. Tottenham look dangerous in terms of profiles and players that can be dangerous in terms of the corner composition. The balls in from Pedro Porro are very good. I think there's lovely technical ability across that team, but at the same time as well, you've got a really big side there as well. Matthias Tell up top, not small. Kudus is still probably about 5'11" and he's a winger. Javi Simons is probably the smallest one in the team, but then you've got Pellegrini, you've got Bentancur, you've got Romero, you've got Van de Ven, you've got players who can. So the simple thing is to not go zonal, go man for man in these corners, in my opinion. And and set pieces, of course, but don't be sloppy again. We don't want to turn into that team that's known for conceding from set pieces, because we all know what that's like in the Premier League. You get targeted, and Thomas Frank is the type of manager, he's that pragmatic, he's that specific, that he will target that. He will target that. So Colin says, good afternoon, Connor. Hope you're good. Hi, Col. Sonny says, Jack, I might get minutes today. Hopefully, mate. I think it's a good comment, that. I think it's a good comment because, you know, you kind of got to look at this, haven't you, when it comes to Yaka, and you got to think to yourself, well, at some stage, there surely has to be a little imprint from him. There has to be, you know, if we are defending for our lives, which could happen in this game, there's got to be maybe someone like him introduced, so you can really defend properly those balls into the box, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to try funnel the ball out wide and get the ball into the box. It's probably going to be like a lot of deep lying crosses, variation of crosses as well, not just like Bournemouth, which they kept trying to get to the byline and cut it back. There's probably going to be a little bit of a variation here when it comes to Spurs. So you got to have defenders who are good at defending that area. You know, it sounds very, very simple and basic, but it is what it is. Mike says, the best of luck today, Connor, Daniel Farker, and the whole Farkin family. Thanks, Mike. I'm feeling real confident today, says Jamal. I believe we get a win. DCL is going to score from open play. Love that. James says, just don't get smashed as a priority for me. I'll lose the momentum and confidence before the next two. It's before that horrific run of games. It's a weird one, isn't it? I kind of do look at Spurs, and I know we've been hammered before at home, but we've also hammered them at home. And, you know, I know history doesn't mean anything right now, but maybe it kind of just puts a bit of an imprint in my brain of we can beat Spurs, you know, like almost psychologically, you start thinking to yourself, well, we've done it before. You know, we've done it before, but this is obviously it's a very good team. I really like Frank as well. You guys know that. I think he's a top manager. So it's going to be tough for us today. It's going to be tough. Maybe like a few of you have said, you just kind of don't want to go 1-0 down straight away. You go 1-0 down and they start controlling the game, knocking the ball about. But they didn't look great. I don't think they looked great against Wolves. I thought Wolves were very, very unlucky not to get the win. And Leeds need to make it blood and thunder in this game for me. The crowd need to be really on it. And it'd be great to just surprise them, because I think we will get chances. I think we're going to get chances today. It'd just be great to just like knock them in the mouth a little bit earlier on. But that's kind of what I mean by Leeds. It's interesting, because I think if we did knock them in the mouth earlier on, like let's say Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored, you know, in the first couple of minutes in that game last week, I fully believe like Leeds would have just retreated a little bit and just tried to go into like a mid to low block and just low block the game out. And I understand you can't always go attack, but I think the whole drop deep thing, I don't know if we can do it at Premier League level. I think at Championship level, and I think against certain opponents, I get it, but I think Leeds have always got to have a threat on the pitch. For me and the old boy came and saw me yesterday for my birthday, and he was saying, and we were having this chat, that as soon as Harrison kind of comes on to the pitch, you know what's happening with Leeds, you know? And I think you saw it as well with Jimenez. Me and Oscar were having this chat as well. Jimenez last week on that right-hand side, as soon as Jack Harrison was introduced, Jimenez pushed 5 yards up. Literally, guys, I'm not being the be-all and end-all here, which is ironically my fantasy football team name. I'm not going to say how well I'm doing there, but the be-all and end-all is my name. But I think the issue is, and this, if I can see it and I can do it in a tactical preview, they must be able to see it. They must be able to see it. So you bring Jack Harrison on, who effectively is, I don't even class him as a left winger anymore. I think he's almost changed Jack Harrison. And maybe it's because offensively he's not great, and he's now like rammed down his throat that he's a work hard, endeavour pushing winger who defensively is good. And I think that's what he does for Leeds. He kind of keeps the ball ticking over well, which to his credit he has done when he's come on. But he won't get forward. You know, he'll retreat, and it'll all be about, you know, defending and sitting in and being solid. The problem then is, I say this all the time, it allows the right back to push up an extra 5-10 yards, and the back line to push up 5-10 yards, not 10 yards, but 5 yards at least, 10 yards in transition, definitely, because they've got no threat. So you take Okafor off and Jack Harrison comes on. Jack Harrison's not going to get beyond Pedro Porro today. Not going to do it. So even if you kind of 1-0 up, you're setting the precedent that you're there to defend for the last 30 minutes. So if you 1-0 up, that will happen. So you've got to manage the game better. You've always got to have a threat. You have to have a threat that can hurt the opposition. If you don't, then they're just going to push up. You're going to get pushed back, and it's going to be a deep line block of which you haven't defended in the greatest sort of spells so far in the second half of the short season that we've had so far. You've got to defend that box better, but the manager's got to make better substitutions, in my opinion. Leeds always have to have a threat, and if we don't, they'll just push on. PLZ says, Connor, did you see the stat that no player has scored more distance than Stack in the Prem? Like I said the other day, it's his off the ball work that makes him unstoppable. Yeah, and do you know what, PLZ? You don't see a lot of it on the old box, dear, because you're watching it and it doesn't like that's why it's miles better at the ground, because at the ground you actually see the off the ball work, whereas on TV it's just player focused in it. It's zone focused. You know, wherever the ball is, you're going to see the back four trying to build up. You're not going to see Dominic Calvert-Lewin constantly making those runs. You're not going to see it because the camera doesn't pick it up. So it is a bit of a nightmare. But in game, in person, you can see that a hell of a lot more. You can see the runs the strikers are making when the back line have the ball, etc. It's going to be a tough one, this. Harrison to Mississippi. Breezy and Beeson says Ducky. I bet it is, mate. PLZ says only winger is Harrison Beall. Ball out, Melier, Metra, and Peru up top. Tanaka and Gruer for mid, and Justin. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Jewel Man. You guys have some interesting YouTube names, don't you? Don't you? Sometimes I'm like, how have you thought of these? I feel this is the game to test how far we've come since the Arsenal game. I have a good feeling about this game. Good man. Jackaroo says, great picture, mate. Love that picture. Hot take, Sean Longstaff is our best midfielder. Oh, depends what you mean, mate. Depends what you mean. Come on, Contes Markham, 3 points today. Yes, lad. Superfly Guy says, g'day, Connor from New Zealand. Midnight here, but wide awake for this one. Get in them. I killed that when I said wide awake, and I went wide awake. Yeah, mate, hope you're right. Remember, Spursy is a real thing. It is a real thing, Spursy. 100%. 100%. Dex in the building, hey, mate. Afternoon, Con. Bit late trying to sort my game out. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. Aaron says, just wanting a positive performance. Hopefully can nab the win. But if Farke defends too deep for too long, we'll get hammered. Yeah, it's 100%. 100%. That will happen. And Spurs have got a strong 11 out today. Very strong 11. I thought maybe Romero would be missing. I thought potentially... I mean, I think Archer's on the bench as well, isn't it? I thought maybe Simmons would be out wide, which you kind of want him out wide. You don't want him in that number 10, because in the number 10 is where the best players play, the central players, because, you know, they're able to pick up the ball and really almost create in that central space, which is the most effective space because it's directly in front of goal. Sound like Jesse Marsh. Sorry, guys. I promise you it's vapor rub. I'm getting one of those, the horrible colds. It's not what you think it is. But yeah, I completely agree. It's you got to be careful. Got to be careful, I think, today. But it's a good team. But I'm not saying we can't do anything. But I think set piece is a big today. I think we'll stay in the game. But if we do something stupid, you know, like we have done, you know, like, and it sounds like it's not fair, but you know, the Gabby Goodmanson thing, you know, the severity of mistakes. I think, and it's harsh to say, I don't think it's been like a severity maybe, but it's definitely been avoidable errors. You know, that last goal there's a calamity of problems against Bournemouth. You know, the Goodmanson goal is just unlucky, but still, you know, you need to defend your box better as a unit. We've just got to be careful today. Just got to be really careful today because they will punish you. They're a top team. So, but yeah, like you've all said, it is the early kickoff. Who knows? It can all happen, can't it? Let's have a look. Did it? Ampadu needs to lock down Simons. Yeah, 100%. What score predictions are we going for, everyone? Get in the comment section below. I think we're on TNT today, aren't we? If you haven't watched this before, everybody, if you haven't watched this before, you basically put your clock, if you want, your football clock. At the same time, you can pause your Sky Sports at the same level as mine as well, because we'll go. I don't want you guys to tell me the score, so we just move along with that. But yeah, good win last night as well for Bournemouth. Flipping out, wasn't it? Really good win last night for Bournemouth, 3-1. Paul says, been the same Connor since coming back from Tunisia. Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know what's going on. Battle in the midfield. DCL will bully. Come on, Leeds. Yeah, it'd be a right result today. And you're just hoping that this kickoff, it looks quite sunny in Leeds. Where I am, it's just horrific. It doesn't look sunny. It looks all right. It looks a bit grey. But yeah, I think on their bench, obviously Richarlison, Danso, Gray, Bergval, Johnson, Spence, Sarr, Ben Davis. Yeah. I mean, Archie Gray'd still start for us, wouldn't he? So I guess that's the context. Paul says 2-1 Leeds, 3-1 Leeds, says Michael Watson. And 15 minutes is nearly, we're nearly going, guys. 1-1 draw, says Rangers Nation. Leeds 3, Spurs 1. Also, Con, happy belated birthday, mate. Thanks, Markham. Cheers, pal. 3-2 last minute winner, says Col. It's gone with a Peru, like that, Col. Yeah. Ireland weather is wild. Yeah, I know Irish weather is wild, mate. I mean, it's pretty mad here as well. Tanaka on the bench, leads his bench. Justin, Gruev, Bornau, Tanaka, Harrison, Biol, Mecha, Peru, Melee. And I guess that comes back to the conversation that we were speaking about earlier on. Maybe you just keep Okafor on, and hopefully his fitness is of a level where we can say, yeah, keep him on. Let's keep him on that field of play and just constantly offer a threat. 'Cause I feel like he's always taken off, isn't he? And maybe that is a fitness thing. I'd hope it's not a fitness thing. Hopefully we can, just get them done. Dan says, "Hey Connor, how's it going?" All good, Dan. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Bob says it's blowing a holy here in Leeds. Whereabouts are you, Bob? Jackawoos is great to come on and score a last minute own goal. Or Archie. Well, Archie's not on the bench, isn't he? But the whole conversation just there, then everybody, I got sidetracked. Apologies. Is that we don't have a winger, do we? We don't have a winger, so that off the bench, apart from Jack Harrison, who I wouldn't even classify as a winger anymore. So you're kind of looking at, I mean, this sound like he's not great, is it? Depth wise, it's not great, especially with like Nonto and James not been available. It's not ideal. 1-0 will do, says Robbie. Good morning, says Johnny. Just woke up now to watch the match today. Where are you? Where are you, Johnny? Hopefully you're not in England and you've just woke up, mate. Flipping heck. Your dad needs to get you out of bed earlier, pal. Farker doesn't trust Riaka. I think Sheffield Wednesday game helped, although it wasn't his fault. The thing is, Leeds United Fan Network, I'm a little bit like with that, like nobody was good. I said this with Oscar, like Sakiri marked Okafor out the game. Sakiri is a child. Okafor was poor. Bornau was terrible in that game. None of them were good in that game. Stack wasn't great. It wasn't a good performance from Leeds against Sheffield Wednesday, but you can't just say, you never bring Jacobi all on now because of a Sheffield Wednesday Cup performance. They're all shit in that game. Let's be honest. They're all terrible. Menston now 9 miles off, 9 miles northwest of Leeds. Nice. I like the north of Leeds. It's nice. Showing a couple of highlights of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Nice to see. Scored versus Spurs for Everton last January. That's even better to see. And I think Jack Harrison had been playing in that game as well, which is helpful. Sai says, "Hey, Connor, glad you're better. The draw versus Bournemouth doesn't look too bad after last night. Yeah, they were good, weren't they? See the goals, Cliver. Yeah, it's not that, mate. It wasn't the fact that it was a bad result. I think we're all very much of the perspective of it had just been great if we'd have been able to. I don't know. If we'd have been able to see the game out. With 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. They're just showing the Dominic Calvert-Lewin key chances here, though. He's got to start scoring them. He's obviously scored his goal against Wolves, and I think he's so important. But he had 3 good chances against Sheffield Wednesday. He had a couple more good chances as well against, let's be honest, against Wolves. He had 3 against Bournemouth. Today, you got to score. I feel there's going to be a big chance for him today as well. If we're winning late, I'd like to see BL come on and play 5 at the back. Mike Katz is our set piece coach, could earn his wages today. I'm in Miami. I was up late doing some homework for you, and a good lad, Johnny. Are you an American? Are you an expat man, or are you a Leeds fan? As in, are you an American Leeds fan, or are you an expat out there? I don't think many expats go to Miami, do they? It's too expensive. Where was I staying in Miami? Where was I staying in Miami? Would you say Miami districts? Miami districts. Where was I? I don't think we have many people on the channel who are in Miami. Where was I? Wynwood. That's where I was. Very posh and very expensive, Miami. So I stayed in Wynwood, and then I think I stayed near Little Havana. I think. Great place, Miami. I liked it. Smaller than you think, Miami. A little bit of a fact for you there, everybody. It is smaller. Joe Hart has got that hair transplant. But yeah, a lot smaller than you think. I mean, it's like 500,000 people. Obviously, there's like 700 plus in Leeds, isn't there? So 0-0. Take a draw would be min. Scooter says, "Good morning, Connor. Are you, mate? From Ontario, Canada. Love that. Love that. How's the weather out there, Scooters? Good morning. Or come on, Matey White's 2-1 Leeds. 0-0. Why is Archie warming up with the starters? I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe a late claim to the starting 11. Watching in Denmark, Rizoni. Where are you in Denmark, mate? Always like to ask that. Danielita says, "Great coffee in Little Havana." Oh, mate, the coffee in Little Havana was unreal. What I'd say though is, it's good that you've been there, Danielito. But yeah, the coffee that they obviously, because it's big Cuban area, isn't it? So they were telling us, went on a little tour around there, and they were like, they've got this coffee. I can't remember. It's like a specific blend, and they all just put sugar in it as well, because obviously it takes away the strength. And I just don't like sugar in coffee, so I'm there like, whoop. Whoopa. Straight down. Hello, peeps. Hi, John. How's it going? Interim Leeds. Johnny says that, yes, I'm an American Leeds fan, been since 2012. Good lad, Johnny. That's great to hear. Great to hear. Mike McAndrew says, we're in for a beating today, Connor. Fark's obsessed with playing that yank on the right. Okay, yeah. Right after we've just welcomed Johnny, the American Leeds fan. Johnny, we like Americans here, mate. Don't worry about that. The thing is, Mike, as well, when you look at Aronson, is I mean, he's not been too bad, has he? But what choice does he have now, mate? That's the question. What choice does he have? Who's he putting on? Who's he putting right wing? Bogle. That's all I can see right now. You know, it's Bogle, isn't it? And it's Bogle and James Justin. Is that the right hand side? That'd be risky. That'd be risky, wouldn't it? Daniel says, I'm the same, no sugar for me. Having to watch the game on my phone, fuming, says Deck. Scooter says, going to be 27 degrees in Ontario today. Beautiful fall weather. That's nice, mate. That's nice. I actually got, this is quite cute for all the Canadians in the chat. My mum and dad just went to the Lake District, which is obviously our sort of maybe grasp on. It's like our like microcosm of Canada. It's gorgeous, to be fair, the Lake District. Probably nothing on like Banff or anything like that, and it definitely isn't anything on Banff and stuff. But she brought me back, and this is for all the Canadians. My mum, she found it. It was on the floor. She was walking, and obviously it was my birthday yesterday. Nice and sentimental, but I don't know why. But she brought me this perfect maple leaf, a perfectly red maple leaf. So we've just put it next to our Japanese plant, and it's lit up the room. I absolutely love maple leaves. So I just put an actual perfect maple leaf just on the there you go, guys. It's like very Partridge of me, isn't it? But there we go. In Copenhagen on a city break, but had to tune in. Good stuff, man. DCL to shine. Hello, all from a Sunshine Coast, Australia. Loving the early kickoff over here. I'm looking forward to this one. What's the weather like there, Tom? Are you just traveling out there, or are you living out there in Oz? Yeah, good stuff, man. Adrian says 2-3. I think the bench will make the difference. Obviously, that is presumably a Tottenham win. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure you slap a like on the video. Really appreciate all your support. It's always fantastic. Always fantastic from you lot. Thank you so much. Morning, Connor from Salford. Darren. Not far from me, mate. Not far from me. What's going on with the weather, mate? What is going on with the weather? Good lad. Us Leeds fans on the dark side, always trying to represent, mate. We're going out for a few tonight for my birthday. And me and a couple of the lads. And I'm hiding, really. So if Leeds win and they lose, it's always a good night. Always a good night. So all my mates are scummers as well. So always nice. Big up from Colombia. 6:30 a.m. Game time here. Vamonos, Leeds. Love that. Love that, mate. Whereabouts in Colombia are you? Whereabouts, man? Neil Mansilla. Cheers, Connor. First time at a watch along, but the coffee is called Cortadito. That's it, man. That is it. Great. That's it. I was thinking, what is the blend? What is it? It's a Cortadito. Brilliant. Yeah, that's it. I'm not Cuban, but from NYC. Winwood is very posh. I had 2-1 Leeds. Yeah, mate, it was. We were in this like stupidly. It was lovely. It was a lovely place, but it's not really my scene, to be honest. It's not really my scene. Miami is an interesting place, a very, very interesting place. But cheers for your for your donation, man. Really appreciate that. But that's it. Cortadito. Very nice. I'd love one of them right now, to be honest with you. Chaz says extremely windy in Guernsey. Some people are still braving the beach, says Chaz. Wow. Feels like a storm's brewing, doesn't it? That's how it feels. Yeah, that's how it feels. Leeds have loads of Aussie fans. Indeed, we do. James says 27 tomorrow as well, I believe. Matt Stevens forever. Leeds 27. Is that me? From All Woodley. Ooh, got another posh boy in here. Another posh boy. All Woodley. It's nice. It's nice. Nice area. John B says Colombia is nice this time of year, apparently. Oh, I'd love to go to Colombia. Yeah, I'd love to go to Colombia. I've never been to South America, and I'd love to go. Yeah. Central America, I'd love to go as well. Just the Americas, to be honest. Be nice. Yeah, it'd be nice. That's why it's always quite interesting hearing the expats. I don't know if I do need a bit of a coffee, though. I'd like a Cubanita. I think she's gone to get me one, to be fair. I'm bossing her around now because it's my birthday. So I might just tell her to go a little Havana now, to pop round, you know. We are in in Manchester, but go get us a Cuban eater. Right, we're nearly on, aren't we, everyone? We are nearly on. Okay. Do. Also 6 a.m. I am York. Good lad, Lee. Good lad. From Boquete, Panama. Good stuff. Rode on winning today, mate. Hope you're right, bud. It's 5th versus 12th. I think we wouldn't go above Spurs. We'd level them on points, though. This is massive for Leeds. It's massive for Leeds because if we get this, guys, if we get this win, we're on 11 points. We're on 11 points. And that's kind of what I've always said is the magic number. It's kind of the magic number for Leeds. If we're able to get that 11 points, and then you've kind of, you've got West Ham and Burnley coming up. That's madness. That's madness. It's a really, really good. That's annoying me. Hold on. Good. Yeah, but if we get to that anyway, it basically means that we are, if we get to those 11 points, that means first 7 games, this will be 11 points. Even if we just get a point, and we're on 9 points, it's all about getting as far away from maybe, if we can get as far away from like Wolves as possible, that'd be great. Because I think Wolves will get beat today. 4-1 Spurs, says Jamie. Damn. 3-1 Leeds, Okafor, Rodon, Calvert-Lewin. We're in the tunnel waiting Spurs to show they're doing a Leeds. They're there now. They're coming out now. Ellen Road looks really nice, actually. A blustery beast. And so it'd be interesting which side Leeds get here because it looks like the weather's going to be a bit of an impact as well. Leeds versus Spurs, everybody. Midday kickoff. Let's go. Chad says, is West Ham still plausible win for UConn with Santo in? Yeah, mate, we've got to be targeting West Ham at home. Yeah, we have to be targeting West Ham at home, but it's going to be tougher. Yeah, it's going to be tougher. I think now they'll be all right. And they'll be fine now. I think Nuno coming in. I said before, mate, I think it's the profiles of players that he's got. I think it's perfect for Nuno. That's why I always said, like, some Leeds fans who didn't want Farke to remain, who were very active on my channel, and we as long as it's respectful, we encourage that. If you want to have an opinion, you want Farke in, Farke out, whatever, shake it all about. That's absolutely fine as long as it's respectful and meets our guidelines. As I said, people have said that, and then they were saying, "Look, Connor, we'll go get Nuno." Nuno would never come to Leeds. Never come to Leeds. The recruitment structure isn't ideal for his style of player. No way. I don't know if we'd be able to really play a fluid Nuno style of play. I don't think it would happen. So, yeah, you look at Paqueta, Elliot Anderson. I've mentioned this before. You look at Somerville, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Fulkrug, Chris Wood, Bowen, Morgan Gibbs-White. He's got all the same profiles. So, yeah, 2-1 Leeds, just practicing. No need for that, Mike. That's terrible. Max says, going to visit my mum in Harrogate today. And the last time I went, Elan Mele poked my grandma in the eye with his umbrella and then went into Betty's tea room. Like nothing happened. I think I put it on socials as well. I saw Click Out there as well. I saw Click Out in Harrogate. Went to a coffee shop that's no longer there. I can't remember what it was called. Harrogate's a mad place, isn't it? It is a mad place. It's like someone's just gone into Surrey, picked up a place in Surrey and popped it in Yorkshire. It's mad. It's a crazy place. I like Harrogate. I've got a lot of family members who live in Harrogate as well. So Mike's in the building. Let's go, Connor, on a bus to York, mate, then a train to London. Marching on together. Shout out to you, Mike. Good stuff. Can hear Ellen Road from my bedroom. Can you, Ducky? That's brilliant. That's brilliant stuff. Come on, Leeds 2-0. Sunderland will fall in the table by the end of the season, my prediction. Come on, Leeds, give Connor a birthday present. Yeah, thanks, guys. Really appreciate the happy birthdays. You've all been lovely, so thank you so much. But if you haven't done this before, everybody, what I normally do is you can see the score just here, right here. I basically press start whenever my stream goes, and you guys align your streams to mine. So there you go. If you fancy doing that, you fancy doing that. If you don't, you don't. Oh, Lord Shrek, thank you so much, man. What a lovely comment. Thank you. Thanks for everything, brother. I'm currently working abroad in the armed forces and oh, wow. Well, thank you. Thank you, pal, for your service. Thank you so much. And you're the only way I can keep updated with Leeds. Much love to you and everyone in the chat. That's an amazing comment, Lord Shrek. I'd like to know your name as well, mate. This is always a weird thing with YouTube names. You could be called like Darren or Phil or Connor. And there you go. I'm just like, thank you. But thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. Thanks again. Right. Everybody, Thomas Bramall, we will get going very soon. It is Leeds United. It's Tottenham Hotspur. They're in the huddles now. Feeling a bit nervous. Suddenly, I'm feeling a bit nervous. The crowd looks up for it as well. Massive game for the Whites. Eddie Gray pumping it out. Proud game for him as well. Archie been on the other side. Look at Eddie. He loves it, doesn't he? He's Mr. Leeds, isn't he? Mr. Leeds. Here we go then, everybody. Tottenham to kick off. Come on, Leeds. Come on, boys. Let's do it. Let's do it. I tell you, it gets closer to kickoff, and here we go, everybody. It gets closer to kickoff, and suddenly I think we'll win 3-0. But Tottenham kicking towards the Kop. Leeds knock the ball out. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's offside. Spurs have the ball. Pedro Porro on the right-hand side plays the ball into the channel. Should be a Leeds goal kick. It is blowing a gale. You can see the corner flag. So this will be interesting from Carl Darlow when it comes to the corner kick, the goal kick, or the long pass, as Gabe would say, the weirdo. But it's Darren Fletcher and Lucy Ward on co-commentary here as well. Lucy Ward, formerly of Leeds United. Darlow knocks it out from the back. Is it going to come back? It doesn't look like it. So the wind looks like it's going towards Tottenham's goal, which is probably good for Leeds. Is it holding up? I don't think so. I think it's just blowing a gale both ways. Jayden Bogle does really well, plays the ball down the line, cut out by a doggy. Leeds win it back. Brendan Aronson does really well. Well done, Brendan. Sean Longstaff on the ball. Leeds playing in a little bit of a tight pocket here. Bogle goes down the line. Dominic Calvert-Lewin up against Mickey van der Ven. Really good strength by Van der Ven there. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Spurs up against Leeds United there. The first real battle between Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Van der Ven. He's just he's knocked Dominic over. Good run, though, from Calvert-Lewin down the line. Lovely find from Jayden Bogle. And, yeah, it's a shoulder-to-shoulder. It's a good tackle there. It's good there, actually, to see loads of the Leeds players trying to get into the box as well. That was good to see. Van der Ven with the goal clearance. Interesting. Knocks it up. Strauch's down on the deck. Leeds win it. Longstaff. Romero. Udogie. Here we go. Spurs' first real attack here. Xavi Simons, Udogie on the left-hand side. Bogle defends it. Ampadu. Oh, Stack. Stack does really well there, actually. Stack under a bit of pressure there. Goes and picks it up from... goes and picks it up and gives it back to Carl Darlow. Darlow on it. Going long, I think, again. He has. He's gone long. So it looks like he's going straight to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's a brilliant kick. Brilliant kick. Unlucky from Carl. Excellent depth on it there as well. Kudus, his first touch of the ball, nearly loses it. Van der Ven comes away with it. Udogie getting a lot of the ball here on this left-hand side in the opening passages. And brilliant pressure there from Jayden Bogle and Wilson Odobert. And it is a Leeds United throw. Good start from Leeds. Really good start from Leeds. Impressed with this so far. Leeds competing very well. I thought there was phases in that opening segment with Bournemouth where you're watching them knock it around and you were thinking, Jesus Christ, we're on completely different levels here. Not in a sort of disrespectful way to Leeds, but Bournemouth were just so quick in passing the ball. Spurs will probably get to that, but it's good to see Leeds competing again. I think it is holding up for Leeds here a little bit, the ball. Goodmanson's first touch of the ball does well, comes inside. Stack's got to be aware they're pressing out on him, but Leeds have done well to get out of a tight spot. Ethan Ampadu, Joe Rodon. The target is Jayden Bogle. Bogle cuts inside. There's a press from Tottenham. Can they win it? They have won it. No, they haven't. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant from Leeds. They've got away with it. It's Anton Stark. It's ricochet to Leeds United here. The ball is holding up. No Okafor's first touch on the ball on this left-hand side. Goes past one. Wrong decision, I thought there, and it is a Leeds United corner. Wrong decision there, I thought, from No Okafor. Maybe he could have given it to Anton Stark, who was central. But Leeds have the first corner of the game, and it's been a really good start from Leeds so far. Really good start. 4 minutes nearly on the clock. Who's going to take it? It's Sean Longstaff. So I'd like to get it on Vicario here. I don't think Vicario is the most confident goalkeeper. Can Sean find a Leeds man? The wind is blowing a gale here, by the way, everybody. So might help us, might not. This is where Leeds have got to be really profitable, though. It's the fine margins in football. The wind is with Leeds in this half, it looks like. So it'd be nice to be profitable from some of these. Ball going to be flown in here by Sean Longstaff. It's chipped in. Stack. And that looks like it's another corner, maybe. Start. Oh, that's it. So the ball was chipped at a little bit of a variation there. A little bit of a variation from Leeds, which I quite like. Chipped to the back post. It's an awful, awful hit from Anton Stack, and it's deflected off Ethan Ampadu for a goal kick. But unlucky. Leeds' first shot. A little bit of a variation there. Tottenham playing out from the back here. The ball is holding up, so they're going to have to play out from the back, and Leeds have their intensity. If Leeds won it back there, no, Tottenham get a little bit further up the pitch here. Leeds going to have to defend it. Joe Rodon, formerly of Tottenham, does really well there. Lovely little pass. Ethan Ampadu, Anton Stack, Ampadu. Ampadu's played a really poor ball there, all the way back to Carl Darlow. It's loose. Darlow's going long. He smacked it upfield. It's a poor kick from Carl Darlow. Ampadu wins it back. It's all a bit scrappy right now. Strauch, Sean Longstaff, Jaden Bogle needs an option going forward. Rodon. Pascal. Gabby Goodmanson. Ampadu. Good football from Leeds. Good football. Getting out of the press really nicely. 5 minutes in, 0-0. Leeds been the better team. Pascal. I have to go for the old Vix again, I think. The old Vixaroo. Very unattractive, I'm sorry. Okafor skips past Kudus. Does really well, Okafor. Well done, Noah Okafor. Brilliant defending. Attacking. Brilliant attacking. Very direct. Going for the byline there. Excellent from Noah Okafor. Wins a free kick. Gets past Kudus there. Jinks it. And then goes to go past Porro. Porro blocks him off. It is 100% the free kick. Really, really good from Okafor there. Very direct. Love that. That's what you get with Noah as well. Very, very direct. Good to see him ahead. He looks like he's a little bit more full of confidence now as well, which is good to see. Longstaff over this one again. Yeah, the wind is just going to hold this up. Longstaff over it. Oh, Leeds have hit the post. Leeds have hit the post. Longstaff to Joe Rodon. Oh, my God. I thought it had gone miles out. It looked like it had gone miles out. Oh, DCL. Oh, Strauch. Oh, DCL had done so well there. Oh, passage of play, everybody. Longstaff puts the ball into the back post. I thought it'd just gone out for a goal kick, I'll be honest with you. It just looked way too long. Rodon's at the back post, gets to it. Oh, it should be 1-0. It should be 1-0 to Leeds. Vicario's in no man's land. Oh, Rodon's got to score. He's got to score. It should be 1-0 Leeds. He's hit the post. Vicario's in no man's land. Oh, God, what an opportunity. What an opportunity, but good from Leeds. Much better. Good from set pieces as well. That's nice to see. Oh, man. What a nightmare. Oh, God, I thought we had it. Okay, I think I'm a little bit further up now, guys. I've just gone on the slower definition one, so I think let me just get my score. What time are you guys on? I am. I'm not that far behind now, I don't think. So I'm just gonna increase it. That's where I'm at. So should be all right. Romero. Back to Vicario. Oh, that was a chance. That was a chance, wasn't it? Van der Ven. Javi Simmons. Van der Ven. Simmons again. Spurs just getting a feel of the ball. Dominic Calvert-Lewin goes to press. Misses and it goes to Romero. Romero. Well done, Longstaff. Brilliant defending. Oh, it was Stack, one of the two. Really good defending there. As soon as it goes into the midfield, Leeds are really tight and compact. It's good. Good pressing. Honestly, I've asked for a coffee for about half an hour. What's going on here? Throat feels like Gandhi's flip-flop. Just wonder how much, like, it's that Dominic Calvert-Lewin chance, innit? You wonder how much that's going to flip in like from last week, how much that's going to sort of lay on us, really. God, 9-3. Okay. Simmons, Bentancur, Romero. Good ball from Bentancur and sorry Romero there. Kudus spins. Kudus, just such a brilliant dribbler of the ball. Just never loses it. Tottenham's first bit of danger here. Polinia, Bentancur. Well, good defending there from Gabby Goodmanson, but still Tottenham have it. Ball into the box. Ampadu stabs it. It's a terrible, terrible attempt to clear it from Ethan Ampadu. That is shite. Straight to Polini, who hits it over the bar. Really poor from Ethan Ampadu there. Just a stab towards the oncoming midfielder. Really poor defending from Ethan Ampadu. Ball played into the box. Ampadu just stabs it. Poor. Really poor from the captain there. Looks like he's just missed it. And just drilled over there by Polinia. Leeds get away with it a bit there, I think. First bit of danger. Darlow goes long. To no avail. Yeah, Darlow. If you got the wind with you, if you got the wind with you as well, and you're going long, you've got to make sure it's a decent ball. You've got to make sure it's got the right trajectory on it as well. You know. It's been a bit of a meh game so far. Nothing much has happened apart from that Joe Rodon header. Tottenham are getting into it more now. They're getting into it way more. Ball over the top. Here we go. Ball over the top, Kudus. That's what they're trying to find. Gabby's got to be really careful there. But it goes all the way through to Carl Darlow. But he's the man. Kudus. Got to be very careful. Ball forward. Again, Darlow. It's straight to their goalkeeper. It's what annoyed me with Carl a little bit. And I'm very complimentary of his kicking, but I think it's irritating when you get that goal kick and it's just going straight to Vicario, because then it's very easy for Spurs to build up again and gain that confidence and momentum in possession. It's got to be careful here. Got to be a little bit cuter on the ball. Bentancur, Polinia goes over the top again. Oh, no. Kudus. Oh, Gabby does so well. He does so well. Brilliant 1v1 defending. He looked like he was caught out there. Okafor should go down. Doesn't. Gabby. Ampadu. Done well. Can you hold it? Oh, fucking hell, DCL. Got to hold it. Got to hold it. Goes to flick it on. Romero gets in and nicks the ball off him. Kudus again. It's poor that from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Ball in. Headed out by Joe Rodon. Excellent. Very, really poor forward play that from DCL. Doesn't normally happen. Then it gets lost in Longstaff's feet. Leeds, we've got to be a little bit more careful on the ball. Stack on the ball. Aronson spins, does well, wins a free kick. Well done, Brendan. Well done. Leeds just got to be a little bit more careful on the ball here. And I'm talking about Carl Darlow. I'm talking about, just Leeds in advanced positions as well. Just got to be a little bit more careful on the ball. You don't just want to keep giving it back to Tottenham. And what I was saying about Darlow there is it's just going straight back to Vicario. If you're going long, you've got to hit Dominic Calvert-Lewin, at least 1 out of 3 times. I don't really know if that's a good enough ratio, to be honest. Longstaff, Tottenham pressing high here. Strauch over the top. That's really poor from Strauch, straight to Vicario. It's the problem. We've clearly got the wind. But then you've got to think about these balls. I mean, Strauch's just absolutely fizzed that. And you need to take something off it. Same with Darlow. You need to take off it if you've got the wind, because Tottenham are going to have the wind in the second half, by the way. So we've got to bear that in mind. But you just simply, your ball connection doesn't have to be as strong. Vicario. Ball holds up a little bit. Romero. Porro. Knocks it long. Yeah, Leeds have definitely got the wind here. 100% have got the wind. Goodmanson. Rodon. And if you've ever played against the wind, you know how difficult it can be. It's a nightmare. Goodmanson does really well. Stack loses it. It's really poor from Anton Stack. No awareness there. And they're breaking. Here we go. They're in. Wilson Odobert. Chance. Brilliant defending by Joe Rodon. Excellent defending by Joe Rodon. Stood him up so well there. Bogle comes away with it and wins a throw in. Brilliant defending there. Really poor from Anton Stack though. Just gets robbed in the midfield. And Kudus nearly split us open there. Kudus plays the ball through to Wilson Odobert, and Strauch stood him up really well. Sorry, Brodon stood him up really well. But just got to be careful in possession here, Leeds. Ball thrown back to Tottenham there. This is what I'm talking about. Just sloppy in possession. Stack lost it there. Should have done a lot better. And they're all pressing the exact same way. You need to be split on a press, Leeds, not just all go into the ball. The doggy comes away with it. Tottenham are really getting into it now, it feels. Rodon does well. Dominic Calvert-Lewin holds it up. Aronson, Calvert-Lewin plays it behind him. Aronson turns, does really well. Can you release it, Brendan? Doesn't release it, loses the ball. Leeds are they're going to have to give a foul away here, or Kudus. Ball in. Javi Simmons. Wilson Odobert. Aronson's just completely left the doggy. Tottenham are in the box. Ball across. I can't believe that's not gone in. Javi Simmons. Leeds are just not getting to the ball here. Polinia deflected. Ball out to Porro. Tottenham on top now. Massively on top. Pedro Porro. Kudus plays the ball over the top. Throw in. Leeds have got to get to grip of the game a little bit here, I think, because it feels like it's a bit of an inevitability at the minute. Odoggy just runs past Brendan Aronson. Absolutely runs past him. He's nowhere near him. And Brendan's just jogging into the box there. You don't really expect that from Aronson, but Odoggy's just blitzed past him. And he's got to help out Bogle there, to be honest with you. Saved by Caldalo. Tottenham are getting into it now. Getting into the stride a bit. It's a long throw here, I think, coming in as well. Something that Frank used to do with Collins at Brentford. But they've gone short. Porro. Odoggy. Porro, ball in. Really good ball in. Headed out by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Still in the air, though. Headed out by Anton Stack. Leeds under the cosh. Simmons. Just absolutely glided past Sean Longstaff. And surely he's offside there. Nope. Okay, Odoggy's not offside. Yes, he is offside. Good line from Leeds. Yeah, it's not... Yeah, Graham, I know. People tell me this about Darlow all the time. This isn't my data pack, mate. This isn't my data pack. This is just pulled in. It's not my fault that his flag's wrong on here. I haven't got a clue. I don't know why it's Welsh, why it's English and not Welsh. Yeah, Leeds are chasing a bit. I agree with you, Elmy. Yeah, they are. Just need to take the sting out of the game a little bit. We started really well, but you can tell Tottenham are getting to grips of it now. But it's just that sloppy play. Stack not looking over his shoulder in midfield, getting robbed. Aronson not following his man. That's something that you don't see a lot of. Ampadu. Doesn't look like Leeds have got many options going forward as well. Bogle, brilliant from Bogle. First time Leeds in a bit of space. Aronson, ball in. It's poor from Aronson. There's another option. Deflected out to Sean Longstaff. Should have won a free kick there, Sean. Looked like it. Brilliant from Okafor. Gabby Goodmanson. Ball in. Leeds corner. Well done, Gabby. Well done. Leeds win a corner again. Sean over to take it. I think Longstaff's had a tiny bit of a struggle in that midfield. Ball keeps getting caught under his feet a little bit, I feel. Rodon, formerly of Tottenham Hotspur. The wind is blowing towards that goal, so he's going to have to get some real outswinger on it, or it's going to go straight into Vicario's hands, you'd expect. He's got to take a little bit of pace off it as well, I feel. Longstaff. Ball in. It's another good ball in. Headed away. Throw in Leeds. Didn't look like a good ball in, actually. Straight to Polinia's head. Ampadu on the throw. Leeds can take the time with this. They can take the time with it. 100%. Probably getting a bit of sticky because he's formerly Chelsea, isn't he? Ampadu with a long throw coming up. It's a good throw. Good arm by Ampadu. Knocked in. Ricocheting. Oh, and it doesn't bounce to Leeds. Flipping heck. Never just bounces to us, does it? Goodmanson. Put your body in the way. Okafor's done well. Okafor plays the ball. It's a shocking touch from fucking Ampadu. For fuck's sake. Ampadu with a shocking touch, which means Tottenham are coming away with it. Xavi Simons. God, we're in a really good spot there as well. It's a tricky ball for Ampadu to control, but you'd expect him to control that. There's been a couple of spots in this first bit where Ethan's been a bit sloppy in possession, I feel. The opportunity for Leeds there. We kind of brought Spurs out of position on that corner. Bad touch from Ampadu, and now they have control of the ball again, just on the halfway. Udogie, pressed by Aronson, goes back. Kudus. Romero. Van der Ven. Good ball, Van der Ven. Brilliant ball. Finds Simmons. Simmons running at the Leeds back line now. It's never a foul. Get up, you softy. Up we get. Good defending again from Rodon. But that was a brilliant ball from Van der Ven there. Midfield have got to be tighter. I think midfield have got to be a bit tighter here because he's getting between the lines a little bit. Xavi Simons. Leeds go long. That's handball. That look like handball, no? No. Wilson Odebear being pressed. Goes back. Van der Ven knocks it long. Leeds throw, I think. Oh, maybe not. Stayed in. Brilliant from Rodon. So good from Joe Rodon that. Excellent, excellent defending under a lot of pressure there. Rodon again. Ampadu turns on it. Don't need to force it, Leeds. It's the whole thing. Sometimes it's just the wrong decision making. We don't always need to force it, especially against Tottenham. 20 minutes in, I'd say it's fairly even. Two completely different contrasting styles. Leeds have got a lot of the ball, but we're not doing a lot with it. It's just kind of passing along the back line. I know people love that possession thing, but it is just passing along the back line here. We're not really doing that much in the midfield between the thirds and stuff. Goodmanson, there you go. I mean, that's a foul. It's a straight up foul. Kudus on Goodmanson there. And that looked like a yellow card. No, is it on Stack? Stack fouled. Naughty one that from Kudus. Naughty one. Slap a like on the video, guys, if you're new in here. Thank you so much. Kudus on the yellow card. Yeah, it did look like a yellow. I thought. Anyone in? Rodon. Bogle. Cuts inside. Bogle's definitely Leeds. He's just best player when it comes to attacking right now. Him and Okafor, looks like. Needs to get down this right-hand side a little bit more. Looks like Spurs are channeling it pretty well. Back to Darlow. Leeds are not really, I keep saying this, we're not able to really keep hold of the ball a lot in the final thirds. Darlow keeps going long, but Leeds keep inevitably losing it like we've just done there. It's all about those second balls, and we're not winning them enough. There you go. Stack's lost it, for fuck's sake. Kudus up against Strout. 3-on-3 here. Shot on goal. It's a brilliant finish. Who is it? Tell. Yeah. Tell scored. 1-0 Spurs. Just shit from Leeds in the midfield. Shite. Really poor. It's not able to. It's just Pascal always takes about 4 years to engage anyway. He loves a jockey. But let's just have a look at this goal again. Should Cal Darlow be beaten there? I don't know. Horrible deflection, 1-0 Spurs. But we just lose the ball. We knock it long. It's Longstaff. It's a terrible touch. Ampadu is out of midfield again. Rodon's keeping him onside. Strout takes fucking 4 years to go and engage. I don't know, with Strout sometimes. Not thoroughly blaming him there, I'm not, but sometimes he watches the ball and watches it and jockeys and jockeys and jockeys. Why am I looking at Sean Longstaff getting closer to him? Longstaff's getting closer to him from further away. It's Strout's man, and Strout just watches him and watches him and engages him later. It's so annoying. 1-0. All right, on cue. All right, on cue. 1-0 down.
Oh no.
It's literally just scored. Shite.
Oh, idiots.
I know.
I'm absolutely soaked. Good luck.
Thank you.
Come on, Leeds.
Yeah.
They can do it.
They can do it. Yeah. Porro gets rid. Response needed from Leeds. We are 1-0 down again. So we need to respond again. We've done it before, haven't we? Goodmanson on the left-hand side does really well. Can he put a ball in? He does. Nah, it's too long. It's everything at the minute. It's too long. It's too short. It feels just a little bit with Leeds. It's importance of that header, wasn't it, as well? The importance of the header from Joe Rodon. That's what it feels. It's kind of, we just keep getting punished at these moments when we have really good chances. Aronson, an absolutely horrific fucking shit, Brendan. Fucking shit. Awful ball in. It just hits the midfielder. Like you are a professional footballer. Get your foot under the ball. Tottenham nearly break away from it, guys. That's what the reason why it gets me frustrated. Literally, Tottenham, it was nearly 2-on-2 there because Brendan Aronson can't deliver a ball into the box in about 20 yards of space. Oh. Yeah, we're not able to break through the thirds here. I know I keep saying it. We don't. That connection's not happening. I knew it was going to be a tough game for DCL, but he's completely isolated here. Oh, Leeds win it back. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, chance. Fucking useless. Fucking useless. It's just, oh man. If you don't know, guys, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the play, I mean, I don't even think the camera caught up with it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets in an unbelievable position, and bears down on goal and smacks it over the bar. Just had to do better with that. I mean, yeah. See, the problem with him, he's a facilitator. I absolutely love him in terms of Leeds' build-up. I think he's been excellent, and it's so refreshing to actually see someone who can hold the ball up. His finishing is woeful. His finishing is absolutely woeful. And there goes Spurs again. It's 3-on-3. Leeds are wide open. A doggy. Goodness. I mean, I can't believe they haven't scored. Leeds are wide open. We're absolutely wide open. I don't know what the hell is going on that right-hand side. I haven't got a clue what's going on that right-hand side. Right-hand side, we're just miles off it. Bogle goes forward. I don't know where the hell Brendan Aronson is. I haven't got a clue. Tottenham should be 2-0 up. It's a sitter for Kudus, that. You'd have put your mortgage on him scoring that. Darlow going long. Oh, Brendan Aaronson's done really well. Van der Ven on Dominic Calvert-Lewin there, and he looks, oh, don't be hurt. Okay, no. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was moving a bit gingerly there. Leeds going for the long throw here. Ah, man. It's weird, this. I thought Bournemouth... Oh, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin's limping. Here we go. Oh, well, we had him for, what, about 3 games? Van der Ven's just gone hard on him, but that just looked like a bit of a clash, to be honest, but... Ampadu going long. Tottenham clear it. It's poor. Really poor. Yeah, I'm just a bit meh with this right now. I don't know. I'm trying not to be too downbeat because we've come back and we're playing okay. It's just, yeah. I know we can play a lot better than this. I know it's Tottenham, but I know we can play a lot better than this. Just keeping an eye on Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Looks like he's hobbling. Well, if it is the case, we've got, I tell you what, Longstaff's struggling with these touches as well. It's heavy, heavy touches. Gabby Goodmanson. Okafor. Poor from Okafor. He's just kicked it to. He's just, yeah. Importance of that first chance. You know, yeah, DCL's going to have to come off. You can tell he's, I don't know, I might be wrong, but that tackle with, he looks like he's just got a dead leg. That Tell's just really strongly got stuck into him there. Looks like a dead leg, but I don't know. Have to wait and see with him. Porro. Kudus does really well. Oh dear. Yeah, they look dangerous every time they come forward. Brendan Aronson is trying to get back as much as possible. I think the midfield have got to cover a little bit better, to be honest. And then fucking Ampadu just giving my French, everybody. I'm really getting annoyed with the midfield and we're just giving the ball back to them every single time. It's a get out of jail free card, you know. And I completely understand that, you know, you can't always play through Tottenham, but just kicking the ball back to them at any opportunity is just becoming a bit draining. And it was happening before the goal. It was just kicking the ball back to Tottenham, and we're not getting a feel of the ball at all. We're just showing them too much respect. Does anybody agree? Does anybody agree that right now we're just showing them a little bit too much respect? Feels very sort of like Arsenal-y vibes. Ball flip. Where are we? Kudus. So we're sitting in a low block and Kudus is still able. I mean, there's no one near him here. Just he's got yards of space, puts the ball in, not attested. Can't believe it's not 2-0. Can't believe it's not 2-0. We're playing in like a defensive block and we can't defend the midfield. And we're letting Kudus look at the time he's got. Time he's got to just put the ball into the box. Is there a penalty appeal here? Yeah, it's going to be a pen, isn't it? Or is it not? No? Okay. Yeah, agreed. Too many touches. Midfield is the issue. Yeah, and it's that chance. I mean, they're absolutely all over us here. They're all over us, and we can't get out, and we're giving the ball back to them at any opportunity. We're getting killed by the front four. Goodmanson. Leeds breakaway. Anton Stack. Can we get something? Anton Stack. Oh, it's Longstaff, actually. But there's no options, mate. Longstaff gets hacked there. Leeds win a free kick, I think. Towels down on the other side. Oh, dear. I know we're all the same. I hate seeing Leeds lose. I get such like sort of a bottom lip out about it. It's unbelievable. Oh dear. I think Leeds' best player so far by a mile has been Bogle. By a mile. Absolute country mile. He's been our best player. I think, to be honest, guys, I think it's poor from Stack and Longstaff. We're not against world beaters in the midfield here. We're not. Like Rodrigo Bentancur and Paulinho are decent players. Wolves had the grip of them last week. They absolutely had the grip of them last week. They're just terrible in possession at the minute. Stack and Longstaff. It's heavy touches, both of them. I think both of them are really poor in possession at the minute. At least what you can say with Ethan is at least Ethan's dropping deep to come and get it and try connect play. I think Longstaff and Stack in this game have been terrible on the ball. I think they're just stodgy touches. Not protecting the ball well at all. It's very, very easy. It's very, very easy for Kudus and Simons to just be in that space, you know, and whatever you think about, you know, Longstaff and how great he is and all this sort of stuff on Stack, they've been poor in this game. They've been really poor. There's no midfield protection in there whatsoever at all. They're just on the ball. They've been really disappointing, those two. By the standards that they've set in the opening games, they've been really poor on the ball. I think the best player, like I've said, has been Jayden Bogle so far. But we're not getting, if they don't get on the ball more, we're not getting anything out of this. We're not getting, your midfield wins and loses your games because Simons and Kudus will just end up scoring or setting up a chance or whatever. If you just continue to not protect the space and continue to just be so poor on the ball, both of them. Ball in, knocked on. Bogle does really well. Goes back to Darlow, but he's done well under pressure. Longstaff need much more in this midfield. Much more. Need to show for it. Here, they're not looking. They are not showing for the ball in advanced position. Stack's hiding from it. He's not asking for the ball. Bogle puts it in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Knocks it down. Leeds shoot. Is it a goal? I don't know if it counts. Yes! Come on! It counts! I didn't know if it counted. Okafor scored, everyone. Woo! Get in. Get in. I thought it was offside. Where's that come from? Jesus, right. Get hold of that midfield now. Get hold of the midfield. Okafor scores. Really happy for him. I think Thomas Frank's clapping us as well. Okafor scores. Brilliant stuff. Get in. Let's see. A brilliant ball in from Bogle. Aronson did really well. Got the shot off. Well done, Brendan. Okafor's there to tap it in. Good stuff. 1-1. Back on terms. Tell you what, Dominic did well there. Aronson's shot was really... Oh, was the ball on play? Was there a ball in play? Who the hell rolled the ball on the pitch? What are the ball boys doing? Oh, it's an inflatable ball. There's an inflatable ball on the pitch. Look like there's another ball on the pitch, though, didn't there? Get in. Excellent from Bogle. So good. I absolutely love Jaden. But yeah, they've just got to... Guys, look, we know where we're at now. We've come back into it, but we know we need to be better in this midfield, don't we? We do. We've got to protect those spaces. Have to protect those spaces with Simmons and Kudus. Longstaff and Stack have got to start getting hold of the ball a bit more and protecting the ball better as well. That midfield. Well, that's brilliant stuff. 1-1. Rolled on. Time, Brendan. Time on that half turn. Well done. Getting caught by Polini. He's going to have to release it. Does. Bogle. Well done, Jaden. Well done. Well done. Aronson did well there. Rolled on. Aronson. Oh, Bogle's on the overlap. Don't get wrong. Lucky there. Got a free kick. And on a doggy. Whew. Strauk. Goodmanson. Okafor. Go on, lad. Go on, Noah. Does well. Wins a brilliant. What are you doing? Oh, he's giving a goal kick. Okafor dived. Interesting. See them giving it every single point in the game. Soft. Soft. I agree with the ref there. I don't think that was a foul. I mean, could have done the exact same thing, which is hilarious. Something to bear in mind, they're going to have the wind in the second. Oh, Jesus Christ. Midfield wins it back. Well done. Who is it? Is it Stack at last? Good ball. Aronson. Longstaff. Oh, Jesus Christ, Longstaff. That is shite. Longstaff's just hit. I think he just hit me on there. He smacked the ball over the bar. Second attempt. Aronson did well. Aronson's had a good game. Aronson's had a good game. But none of you will say that, will you? None of you will say that. Not a single one of you will remember me saying that. You'll all just go, you hate Brendan Aronson. None of you will remember that I've said he's had a good game so far. Remember that. Because there are points of which I do give Brendan a lot of credit, but it just always gets coveted on by the narrative if I don't like him. Come on. 1.1k in the building, everybody. Can we get a like on the video for every single one of you? Thank you so much. Goodmanson. Go on, Gabby. Gabby tight on Kudus. Well done, Gabby. Well done, Gabby. Leeds win it back. Stack quicker. Okay, he's done well. Longstaff, Stack. Okay, out wide. Can we flood the box? No Okafor. Ball in. Oh, terrible ball in by Okafor. It's gone. He should be able to hit. DCL from there, and he's missed him, and it's headed out by a doggy. Leeds need to capitalise on this because I think Tottenham are going to come again. But really good spell for United at this moment in time is Ampadu smart. Oh, for fuck's sake, get your boot on, Romero, you tart. Just trying to waste time, innit? Ampadu giving it back to the Spurs fans. Get up, Romero. Tart. Trying to waste time. Nothing wrong. Ampadu. Spurs fans giving him a lot of jip. Long throw. It's a poor long throw. Leeds win first connection. Ampadu again back in. It's poor, man. These throw-ins aren't working. Literally, we look worse in transition. Oh, foul? No. Aaronson does really well. Does really well there. Defended well there, Brendan. Do you know what I'd like? I like. I know some of you guys will enjoy it, but I don't like what Ampadu's doing with the Spurs fans with these throw-ins. Stop getting distracted. Stop getting distracted by the Spurs fans. Like, I'd rather you just focus on your game and ignore them. He's talking to the Spurs fans there. If you guys aren't watching, every time he takes the throw and he's doing that, because the Spurs fans are giving him jip, and Ampadu's constantly turning around and engaging with them and then putting in poor throw-ins. So I'd like you to just concentrate on the pitch, please. That'd be ideal. Leeds had a really good first half, though. I think in points we could have been a lot better. We lost complete control in the middle part of the game. We looked way too open, but they've recovered really well, Leeds. Aaronson fouled again. Surely. No foul given. Leeds do really well to win it back. Excellent from Leeds United. Hunting by Bogle. Aaronson gets nailed again. But referee gives nothing. Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the channel. Can we bring it back? Oh, Jesus Christ. Dominic Calvert-Lewin! My God! Loses the ball somehow there. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, just touch of a trampoline. Honestly, touch of a trampoline. Pauline, you're in the book. Aaronson did really well there. Yeah, exactly, Sawyer. I agree. Yeah, shovel feet, exactly. You know, Calvert-Lewin down there, so inconsistent, isn't he? So inconsistent. Has the ball in the channel and just these heavy touches. Heavy touches. Bogle's been so good. So good. Everywhere. He's absolutely everywhere. That's what I want, a team full of Bogles. Okafor. Oh, don't lose it there. Doesn't need to happen there, I don't think, from Okafor. Is that going to go out? Hope Leeds have still got it. I mean, that is a foul. That is a foul, you stupid twat, Rodrigo Bentancur. How is that not a foul, referee? Referee is absolutely shite, by the way. He's shite. That is a foul. The ball is about to go out. The ball hasn't gone out, okay? Goodmanson goes to protect the ball. Bentancur's just pushed him out of play. It's a foul. It is a foul, referee. It's so annoying, man. This is the worst ref we've had so far this season. I think, to be fair, the standard's been pretty good. That is poor. Farker looks stressed. Never mind us. 3 left in the half. Come on, Leeds. Van de Ven. It's not a foul. Oh, you soft ass! You're a soft ass, referee. You are a soft ass. Unbelievable. Not for us, though. For Tottenham. That is just not. That is. Van de Ven has just been. That is a shoulder to shoulder and Stack wins it. Absolute soft ass referee. Every single time they go down, every single time they put in a bad tackle. Is he going to give that as well? Yeah, he's given that as well. Kudus had just flown over. There's no point, guys. It's just turning stupid. You've got a dick ref like this who basically has got no control of the game whatsoever. Stupid from Ampadu, but losing control. Sorry, Jay. I mean, Jay, come on. You know what's going to happen if you're going to watch a watch along, though, mate. That's poor parenting from you. I'm not taking responsibility for that, mate. I try bring you the football experience virtually. But sorry, mate. I'll put a lid on it. I've got way worse this season, so I apologise. And I apologise to your child and the mother. Ball played in. Headed out. Xavi Simons has it. Come on, Leeds. Hold out till half time. Nothing. They don't deserve anything here. They've been really poor this second half of the second half. Come on, Leeds. Hold out. Simons. Gotta be careful here, Leeds. Bentancur goes for it. Yeah, we'll have that all day. Have that all day. Silly brains. Yeah, top six diet bias, definitely. Definitely. Never a foul that from Stack, by the way. Never a foul. Oh, God. I'm so, like, guys, I'm so stressed. Like, on the championship, I was fine, wasn't I, with these watchlongs? Premier League, it's a new level, this. I'm so stressed. Knock on. Oh, he's given another one. He's given another one. Just soft ass ref. Absolute soft ass. Can't. It's not a contact sport with this referee, unfortunately. Just is what it is. Non-contact sport with this referee. That's the thing. Like, Leeds have to bring physicality against these technical teams, and then the referee doesn't allow us to be physical. Make that make sense. Gabby Goodmanson, excellent. And Leeds don't get that throw in either. It's just, this is abysmal. It's abysmal, guys. It's absolutely abysmal. Ref's having a stinker. He's having an absolute everything. Everything is going Tottenham's way. Everything. Doesn't help them. They got 12 men. Hard enough. Odebear. He'll add 7 minutes on as well when they're on the attack. Simons, I should say. Bentancur. Xavi Simons. Ball in. No. Oh my God, they've hit the bar. I think Tell's at the bar. Well done. Love that DCL. Van de Ven is literally the softest defender I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. For a big man, for a quality defender, it's staggering how much he flies over. Matthias Tell, got to keep an eye on him. He's actually, I didn't realize how good he was in the air. He's very decent in the air. Simons with a lovely ball down wide. And then Odebear in. And yeah, he's at the bar. Strauch, I'm like, does anyone think with Pascal? Does anybody think with Pascal, like, his engagement sometimes with centre forwards is a little bit flimsy? I feel like he's a bit soft. He's just a bit soft. Aronson, unlucky. There's a lot coming down this side. A hell of a lot coming down this side with Odebear and Simons. Ampadu wins a foul. Well done. Brilliant from Longstaff there as well. Good, such a good reaction to the goal. It shouldn't take this for Leeds, though, in my opinion. It shouldn't take this for us to get in the game a little bit. Ampadu's been the best midfielder for me this half, but I don't think he's been great in possession. As I say, guys, when they start showing for the ball, they've got, I want to see Longstaff begging for that ball centrally. It's no good just dropping back into a back two, like, as a midfielder. You need options in that midfield, in that central space. Got to have, like, I always think with Leeds sometimes, I mean, you saw it with Arsenal, didn't we? I mean, I know Arsenal are brilliant, but the respect we showed them was unbelievable. This second half, we've showed Tottenham a little bit of a lack of respect, which is what you need. It's what you need. Got to start protecting the ball better, though, in that midfield. Darlow with his kicks. This has to go to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Well done. Looks like a bit of a better one. Dominic gets to it. And he's given another fucking foul. It's insane. This is insane. Dominic Calvert-Lewin can't win a header, guys. Can't win a header. He can't use his muscles. It's a fucking joke. Sorry, Jay. This is a joke. We can't play our style of football. We cannot play the style of football because the referee will not allow our centre forward to compete. He won't allow him to compete in 1v1 duels, which we've had all Premier League season, by the way. All Premier League season, Dominic Calvert-Lewin has been allowed to play his game. He's enabling Tottenham to just have whatever style of play they want and whatever foul they want. I mean, Kudus has still got this ball, and he's going to get a foul there because this referee cannot wait. Here we go. Leeds have won the ball back. Is he going to give it? No. Okay, well done. But he's not enabling Leeds United to have any form of physicality in this game. Not enabling it. So it's difficult for Leeds to get out. The referee's having a stinker. He's just a soft, I keep mentioning it, he's a soft ass. And by the way, we've got plus 4 minutes added on. I don't know why. Why is the plus 4 minutes added on? Bogle does well. Yeah, so he's not allowing any form of physicality, the referee. There's no form of physicality he's allowing, which is hurting Leeds because we need to get out. You know, you need Dominic Calvert-Lewin to compete with Mickey van der Ven and Christian Romero, but he's not allowing us to do that. So if we're not allowed to do that, we're just going to be defending the whole game, aren't we? So, and it's half time, everybody. Really frustrated that half because of that dick in charge. It's doing my head. And you guys know, I'm very critical of Leeds United. And I'm very, complimentary about Leeds United. When it's got to do with the referee, when the game's about the referee, that's what really annoys me. And this game is becoming about that soft arse in the middle. It's irritating me. But listen, competitive half from the Whites. I think we can be better. We can be a lot better in possession. I'd like to see the midfield get a little bit more control of the game. I'm absolutely anxiety-ridden, as you can probably tell. It still feels like this could swing. I know it sounds stupid, but could swing either way here. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Good half competing once again. I don't want to keep moaning about it, but he's having an absolute stinker. Maybe they've been, like when you've had the managers talking about, like Leeds being physical. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's because the managers have been speaking about it. Maybe there's an understanding that Leeds are a physical team now and they have to be aware of it. And if that is the case, that's a problem. In the Prem, feels like refs have to force the narratives. Watch out for a quick start for the second half with Spurs. Yeah, Spurs again. This is why I'm Liam says, you ready? Oh, Liam, no, he hasn't. Hey! Yeah, no, I think he's been good, mate. I think it's been one of his better halves, believe it or not. And it's weird how football, you see things, isn't it? I think Aronson's worst part of the game so far has been his tracking back. I think his tracking back with Udogie has been his worst part because he's up the pitch, but sometimes it's Udogie. There's Simmons, there's Odebear, all in one side, and Brendan Harrison was just jogging back. He's just jogging back, and I think there was one ricochet to Paulinho in the first half, of which Brendan was nowhere to be seen. You've got to get tighter to your man. You can't have a doggy on the overlap all the time. But I think going forward, Brendan's been good. I think he's been good. Bit open on Bogle's side, but that's exactly what it is, mate. Bogle's been unbelievable. Bogle's been unbelievable. He is so good. He is so good. I don't care what the rating's saying. I mean, the rating's saying Longstaff's at 7.2. I wouldn't agree with that. I think Longstaff got better towards the end, guys. But how I think this is different is I'm not seeing a lot of Stack and Longstaff protecting the ball and showing for the ball as well. You've got to compete. There can't be too much of a gap between Ampadu and Longstaff and Stack, and there is in that first half, in my opinion. There needs to be a connectivity between the midfield, especially when you've got Xavi Simmons and you've got Kudus and you've got Wilson Odebear just in that space between the defence and the midfield. You have to get tighter, more compact as a midfield. They're too far apart. Stack isn't showing for the ball enough, in my opinion. Longstaff is showing for the ball when he veers into like the back line. That's easy. It's very easy. I need you to show for the ball in the spaces of which is going to hurt Tottenham. So that midfield capacity or that attacking midfield capacity, Leeds aren't doing that right now. And I think a lot of it is the defence are doing really well in rotating. But I think Rodon's been excellent as well. There's a couple of attacks that they've had where he's basically jockeyed his man and then engaged at the right time. I'll be honest with you. I thought for their goal, this might be slightly harsh. I thought for their goal, it's Pascal again. I just think he's too... For me, and I could be really... I need to watch the goals back, but for me, Pascal is too slow to engage. He's too slow to engage. I wish I could... Might get the misses down here and just show you. But he did it against Gyökeres against Arsenal. He's too slow to apply that force, that tackle, that engagement. So he'll jockey, he'll watch the player. The player will get lined up to strike the ball, and then he'll go in. But I'd like to see sometimes Pascal engage straight away. I think he gives the player way too much time to steady himself and get one or two touches off. I think Pascal does that all the time. You saw that with Gyökeres at the Emirates, where he basically allows him half the pitch to get steady, to get his touches in, to cut inside and shoot. I thought that Matthias Tell was, and maybe I'm being a little bit harsh here, but I just think that moment to engage needs to be quicker with Strauch. He jockeys way too often and for way too long, in my opinion. So I thought Leeds in that half of the game from about 20 minutes, 18 minutes to about 30 minutes, I thought we lost control of the game a little bit. I thought they probably should have scored through Kudus and Simmons. I thought, there was wasted opportunities, but we hit the post in the first minutes with Roden. These are so important, everybody. So important, these goals. Like, we had an opportunity, didn't we? Bournemouth, DCL, first 20 seconds missed. Bournemouth then go and score. Opportunity against Wolves. Gabby Goodmanson flashes the ball over the box. Dominic Calvert-Lewin had to be there. Unbelievable ball in. Didn't capitalize. Went to the other end. Wolves scored. Exact same things happened, hasn't it? Rodon hit the post. They go to the other end. 5 minutes later, score. It's so important, so important that you're able to capitalize on these chances early on. DCL, that opportunity where Benton Core makes a mistake, he's got to score. He's got to score. Roll it into the bottom corner. He's got to, but he smacks it over the bar. And it's like, I don't think we're going to get this efficiency at all from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I think he's just going to be a facilitator. Is that going to be a problem in the long run in terms of Leeds not being able to have like a finisher up top? Maybe. But someone I want to point out as well, I think Noah Okafor's been excellent. I think he's excellent. He's really growing into it. I mentioned at the start, my criticism of him was maybe his physicality and his lack of getting to the byline. Every single time he looks like he's trying to get to the byline. He looks quick as well. Looks very confident. I'm really happy that he got his goal. Big Stack Meal says, ref, let everything go. Early on, now he's giving everything. He's ruining the game, mate. As I say, when Leeds are trying, I've just put a tweet out now. This is the tweet I've just put out. I've said that ref killing any form of style we have around DCL won't allow him to physically compete with the centre-backs. Utterly shambolic half from the man in black. I think this is the problem now. If he's not enabling Leeds to play our way, so if you can't have Dominic Calvert-Lewin holding a centre-back out, you might as well just not have a striker. You might as well just let Van der Ven and Romero do whatever they want. And whenever they go down, he gives it. He's not strong enough. He's not strong enough. And it's pissing me off big time. It's not, he's killing it. He's killing our flow. And if any single time you go route one and you can't protect the ball, which is what I'm saying Stack and Longstaff need to do more. If you're not able to protect the ball as a centre forward, what the fuck's the point in playing? What's the point? There's no point. We will just have to play through the lines because the referee won't allow us to play our style of football. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. And he's really struggling up there, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. For the goal, he was really important. Holding it up, they're just showing it here. Jaden Bogle, I think, has been immense. Puts the ball into the box over Van der Ven. Great touch. Brilliant from Aronson on the... I like that instinctively. First time, left foot, deflected from Brendan. Saved by Vicario. Terrible from Vicario. Straight out to the one player that you don't want it to hit, and it is Noah Okafor. Noah Okafor's put it in, but shite that from Vicario. And ball put in from Okafor, and I'm buzzing for him. So, yeah, let's have a look. Leeds 53% possession, but we're saying our midfield sucks. No, it's not. No, but PLZ works. We're not saying the midfield sucks. No one's saying that, mate. And it doesn't matter about possession. You've been here the whole watch along, dude. You've been here the whole watch along. You know what I'm saying, mate. You know what I'm saying in terms of if you have the ball at the back and you are passing consistently, that goes toward possession, okay? It's about having the ball in the midfield, getting it on the half turn, and then maybe being able to slide someone like Dominic Calvert-Lewin in that half space. We're not doing that at all, okay? We're not doing that. We're not having the midfielders show for it in tight situations further up the pitch. 53% possession means nothing. Just means you can have it around the back line. So I think in these advanced situations, Leeds United need to have more control, in my opinion. Sorry, but some of challenges from Spurs have been awful. They have, and I'm stunned that the referee hasn't given anything a little bit more. Pascal looks soft. Yeah, I agree. PLZ says also being able to keep hold of the ball is not a skill exclusive to Premier League teams. I've seen so many players in all divisions whose ball retention skills are exceptional. Elise and Eze, who are the EFL. Yeah, definitely, mate. I'd agree with that. Connor, not saying you. I know you're not, mate. I know you're not saying, but I apologize if you're not saying. And do you know what? If you were saying me, that's fine, mate. It's just when I'm trying to articulate what I'm saying there, mate. I don't want you to get the wrong end of the stick, and I'm not because I've been quite critical of the midfield here. So I guess your criticism would be veered towards me, which is fine, by the way. It's opinions. I know you're a respectful man, which is brilliant. But the whole point here is, mate, that is the context to what I'm saying. I want everyone to always apply context with that. But it's been a good half from Leeds. Guys, I'm just going to go get a quick sip of coffee again. And I will be with you in that second half if I can find some sort of BRB. But yeah, guys, stick with me in the second half. And I'd just like to say the winner of the last. So we've got OK Jersey going, everybody, who are the sponsors of the video, of the show, I should say. So we have a half-time jersey and a full-time jersey. What do you need to win? You have to be here for the full thing, right? Like in the video, and I can check through my analytics who's here and who's gone off, okay? So I'm going to announce the winner right now. The winner of half-time, Mr. P. Can we have a clap for Mr. P? Well done, mate. You win an OK jersey. Send me an email, mate. I'll get your sizes. I'll distribute it out to you and all that sort of good stuff, mate. Go on there. Replica shirts on there are absolutely fantastic. I've got loads myself. Make sure you check that out, Mr. P. Send me an email, and it's a free winner. There you go. Free. Nothing for you guys to do apart from liking the video and being here for the watch along. We will announce another winner at full time. Okay? Brilliant stuff. Well done, Mr. P. Well done, my friend. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Right, guys, I'm going to be back for the second half in about 5 minutes. See you soon. Well done, Mr. P. See you there. Hello, everybody. We are back. Apologies for that. We'll get the time up now. Make sure you're with us for this second half. Leeds United have won a throw-in. Let's get that timer on. Just started. Where are we? Yeah. Darlow on it. What do you have for half time? Do any of you have some like coffee or what's going on? But well done to Mr. P as well for winning that, buddy. Let me know in the second half. Second half has started. Yeah, sorry about that. Mr. P. Oh, Mr. P, no, I'll send you that back, mate. I'm going to send you that back, buddy. I don't want you to give me money. I wanted to give you the shirt, buddy. But yeah, thank you again, Mr. P. Always a big supporter of the channel. I notice the people who are as well. Thanks so much, mate. A big stack meal as well. Cheers for your donations. Lord Shrek, Neil Mansilla, LUFC Lofts, and of course, Josh Tracy. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Okay, Tottenham start. Looks like it's absolutely... Is it raining at Leeds? Kind of looks like it. Definitely raining where I am. Shock. Oh, my God. Leeds are open a bit here. Stack's going to have to get closer to Rodrigo Bentancur. They're a bit... Oh, why Leeds so open all of a sudden? Ball played in. Oh, my God. Darlow's palmed it out. Well done. Polinia on the deck again. Darlow's had to make an important save. Leeds haven't woken up quite yet. Need to wake up now. Polinia is now on the floor. Wow, Darlow's made a big save there, straight on. So Porro got on that left-hand side, right-hand side, I should say. Darlow's palmed it away really well. Not into danger, away from danger. Okay, interesting. So good, very quick start from Tottenham. Tottenham are normally quick starters, I believe, at the beginning of second halves. Longstaff, much better from him. Need to protect the ball here, Brendan Harrison. You have to protect it. You can't lose it. Wins a free kick. Well done. I mean, how many does a doggy need as well? And I'm not just saying this, but how many does a doggy need? Foul-wise, it's a joke. I don't know. I never whinge about the referees. I think it gives teams excuses. And I don't like that. But the ref's been shambolic. Aronson. Jaden Bogle. Left foot. Dominic. Well done. Leeds win it back high. Leeds win it back. Can we do something? It's a poor touch. Is it Stack again? Trampoline touch. And Spurs are in. Oh, my God. Just, there's four of them. We've got to get it quickly here. Oh, dear. It's poor from Simmons. Transitionally, Leeds win. It's shite from Stack. Really poor. Aronson does brilliantly. Stack again. Can you play it through? He has done. It's basketball. Noah Okafor. Again, big touch from Okafor, but he's by himself here, Noah. It's a good ball. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Oh, it's a good save. It's a good save from Vicario. Leeds nearly 2-1 up. Stack. Longstaff. Oh, Dominic Calvert-Lewin just in front of goal just doesn't work, does it? Or does it? Ball played in. Oh, fired across goal, deflected. Dominic Calvert-Lewin misses again on the 6-yard box. He's a whisker away. Great response from Leeds United. It's been an absolutely enthralling start to the second half. Tottenham at one end, Leeds at the other. It's still 1-1. Ball played in. Dominic, where are you, mate? It's a wonderful ball in. Is it Stack? Stack, who I was going absolutely nuts at. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin on the turn, gets away from Van der Ven. It's a deflection. It's a good save, you know. It's a good save. Vicario. Oh, God, this is it's gonna be a horrible. There's more goals in this. Just get the point. I'd take the point now and run, to be honest with you. But this is painful already. Stack blocks. It's a goal kick. Stack in general, though, I think for me, guys, it's just these touches. Got to be better. Got to be better. Big save from Vicario, though. Big moment. Oh, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Good save. His feet. Should DCL be doing a bit better there? Maybe. Leeds have it. Longstaff. Okafor. Brilliant from Okafor. Excellent from Okafor. And Aronson's ignored the pass. He's fucking ignored the pass to Goodmanson. Goes wrong way and then loses it. God, he's so bad in possession at points, isn't he? We compliment Aronson. Goodmanson has made a 40-yard run. Brendan Aronson completely ignores it, turns into a circle, loses the ball, and now Tottenham have it. Oh, Gabby Goodmanson was away, but he's never going to play that ball, is he? Because he runs with his head down. Gabe said he runs with his head up. Does he? Balls. No, he does not. Brendan Harrison literally runs with his head down as Tottenham kick the ball out of play. It's absolutely bouncing it down in Leeds, in West Yorkshire, everybody. But yeah, poor from Aronson there. Really poor. Leeds were away on that left-hand side, and Thomas Frank's getting in the referee's ear, the fourth official's ear, of course he is, because that's the reason Pelini has booted the ball out of play. But Leeds just have to be smarter in possession here. Have to be smarter in possession. This game feels Bielsa. Goodness. Porro. Polina. Bogle. It's not great from Bogle. It's not great. A doggy's nicked it in front of Aronson. Ball played in. Wow. Wow. Ball played in. Leeds, you just live. I don't know what's going on. It's like defense has just gone out the window. Transitionally, there's so much opportunity. So much opportunity for Tottenham here. Ball played across the box, and Kudus isn't there, and Gabby just whacks it out for a throw-in. There's goals in this. There are so many goals in this. It's just abundantly clear, isn't it? Udogie seems to be nipping ahead of Aronson a bit as well, which isn't good. We need Caldalo here, really, because this throw-in's going to be... He's not that tall, though, is he, Carl? What is he, about 6'2"? Like Van der Ven, and I mean, Polina looks the same height as him. This is kind of where, like, you know, you look at someone like Perry and think you could come and collect it. Udoggie's going long on the keeper here. Long throw. Leeds lose the first contact and the second. Porro goes back. It looks like Spurs have got like 13 players on the pitch. Porro again. Ball played in. Leeds block it. Can we just... Stack gives it away again. Fucking incredible by Anton. It's shit from Anton Stack. And Ampadu has to foul their player now. Really, really poor. And the Tottenham players all run to the referee, who didn't look like he was going to give a yellow card. And now he's given a yellow card. That is terrible from Anton Stack. And this is what he's been like all game. Anton Stack has had a stinker so far. Stinker. And Ampadu's had to do that. Ampadu's had to go and hit Bentancur, whoever it was, Porro there. He's had to. It's really poor from Stack. First touch straight back to Tottenham, and Porro's going over and over here. Might be a substitute. Just poor from the centre midfield. I've not been impressed with Stack at all today. Thanks, Seb. Top man. Cheers, mate. Good to see you in here, buddy. What are you... Guys, what's Michael on about here? Michael, have you been here for the whole thing? You haven't, have you, mate? Just come in. Selective hearing. I do love commenters like you, mate. Commenters like you come in and just selective it. If this is about me, mate, first half I was bigging him up a hell of a lot, but doesn't suit the narrative, does it, buddy? Doesn't suit the narrative, does it? Later, mate. Goodbye. Nothing, honestly, guys, nothing more frustrating. If that was about what I'm saying, that's unfortunately what you kind of have to deal with a hell of a lot of the time. Unfortunately, it's people coming in just having their own narrative with stuff like that, not actually listening to what I have to say. So it does get mildly frustrating, especially after the plaudits we were giving Brendan in the first half. Boring comments like that afterwards. Just showing the goals again. Vicario, palming it out. Okafor finishing. Got to get a result here, haven't we? Stack hasn't been great for a couple now, says Ben. Yeah, I don't think he's been good, has he? Chris says Stack with the first touch of a baby giraffe putting Amps. He did put Amps in trouble there. Completely agree, mate. Completely agree. I don't think... It's like showing for the ball as well on that half turn a lot with Stack. I just don't think he's been great today. I don't think he's been great. Give me Tanaka. Is an option on the bench, but you just need a bit of care on the ball. Cheers, Mike. Yeah, he has been poor. I agree. It looks like Jed Spence is warming up as well. 55th minute. What was the crime? Enjoying a succulent Chinese meal? Tim, you've got to be, mate. You've got to be. But people don't like to hear it, mate. They just like to come in and say the same boring stuff all the time. Okay, free kick. Oh, is Aronson? Look, let's have a look at Aronson. Who's going under the wall? Aronson's... He's still not properly under the wall. Does he understand that when he lies down under the wall, he's got to cover the hole under the wall? Like his feet are sticking out on the left-hand side. Looks a bit better than with Semenyo's, but here we go again. Let's cut us over it. Easy. Well done. A lot nicer that than facing Semenyo, to be honest. Darlow looking for the long ball. Bogle. Leeds have it. Looks like it's lifting up a little bit in terms of the weather, which has just been atrocious so far, hasn't it? Goodmanson. Okafor. Does well. Ampadu. Got to be careful, Ampadu, now with that yellow card. Bogle. God, it's an awful. We'll let him off for that because he's had a good game so far, Jaden, but it's an awful ball in. Goes for a Tottenham goal kick. Very unlike Jaden, that. I feel Leeds need a second here. I might be being negative, but I feel like we need a second to even get a draw. They're just going to get stronger, aren't they? Hopefully we can get stronger, though. Praying. Jaden, brilliant. Does really well. Lino obviously gives it Spurs his way. Goodness me. Yeah, it just feels like we need that goal. 57 gone. What's going on there? Oh, Goodmanson's been done. Cut us. 2-1. Oh, I hate football, mate. Fucking hate football. Literally hate it. Literally hate football. Just always feels so avoidable. Porro knocks it down the wing. Gabby just falls over. Kudus cuts in. Deflects again off Strauch, and it goes in. So annoying, mate. Told you. Literally said it, didn't I? We need 2 to even draw the game. Feels like we need 2 to draw the game. It's just too open. It's too open. Oh, God. Such a simple goal to concede as well. Such a simple, like literally ball down the line. Our left back slips. Kudus gets it, puts it in. So fucking annoying. Oh, God. As easy as that. Just so simple. And it feels like we're going to have to work exceptionally hard to get back into this now. Kudus again. He's having a good time, isn't he? Kudus. Yeah, they're all over us now. If they get a third here, I think it's game done. A doggy. Odebear. Polinia. A doggy still got it. I don't know. That's not 3-1. Tapping. Stack's been shit. Stack has been shit. Not impressed that he just get Tanaka on. He's nowhere near it. He's literally not involved in the game. And for such an important player, he's not involved in the game whatsoever. Just not taking grip of it in the midfield. Looks like I'd be dragging him. I'd be dragging him for Tanaka. Just not in the game at all. He's starting to annoy me, actually. He's not showing for the ball. He's lost his man a couple of times as well. Need to get him off. Nowhere near at it. Not really, really unimpressed with him as well. There you go. Loses it again, Stack. Okafor. Well done, Noah. Great ball in. No one there. DCL literally is never there, is he? Trying not to be negative with it, but that ball is flashing to the 6-yard box so much, and he's just not there. Odebear. Xavi Simons. Got to take your chances, haven't you, lads and lasses? Bogle. Brilliant from Bogle. Foul. Yeah, where was DC? I agree, mate. It's just like almost that penalty box stuff. You just like, how many times this season have we seen the ball flashed across that 6 yard, the penalty box? He's just not there, is he? I think it's because a lot of the time he's trying to connect play like deeper, if that makes sense. But yeah, I've not. Stack's been a passenger. He's been an absolute passenger today for me. Don't think he's been good enough at all. I think at least to an extent, Longstaff's been at least showing for it. Plays the ball in. Well, he's nodded over the bar. Road on again, who seems to be winning everything from set piece at the minute. Yeah, it's a real shame. It's a real shame that goal went in. I think at least keep it to 2-1. You've got a chance, haven't you? Towards the back end of the game, and it is Tottenham, so it's not always the most watertight defense. So just got to make sure you don't let it get to 3, obviously, because I think that'll be game over. That, but yeah, keep it at 2-1. You never know. Romero, Porro, clear it. Stroke. Goodmanson. Tottenham win another throw. Kudus literally gets in front of it. Are they winning that? Are they having that one as well? Oh, we've got that throw. Excellent, referee. Thank you so much. Yeah, Kudus is killing Gabby though. It feels like he's struggling against him in the second half. That's not just because of the goal as well. It feels like Tottenham are going down his side a lot more. Strauk, Dominic Calvert-Lewin does really well. Okafor, Stack just not offering for the ball. Okafor has to go long. I'm not sure Jaden's going to get that. He's just outstanding from Jaden Bogle. Brilliant right wing, right back play there. Just touches it in his stride. 60-yard ball, takes it down. Just brilliant from Bogle. Stack there was an option, just didn't fancy it. He's got it here. Stack gives it straight back to Tottenham. Get him off. Get him off. Get him off. Does well there. Longstaff fucking straight back to Spurs. Mind my French. And then Spurs get a foul. It's just like, you know where it's just basic passing in the final third. And you give it straight back to Tottenham. And it's like, guys, it's got to be better. Got to be better if you want to get anything out of this game. The connection's got to be better. Ref's just such a tool. Oh, he's got his card out again. Who are you booking now, you absolute knob? Who are you booking? Tit. Who's he booked now? Okafor. What about Romero? Is Romero going in the book as well? Because that looked like they were going head to head. So does Romero get one or not? No. Hey, do you want to just let him have the free kick for as long as possible there, ref? Romero takes 4 hours to pass the ball wide right. Kudus up against Gabby. Okafor's now got to be careful because the Dick's booked him. Kudus has gone all the way back. Can Leeds push out a little bit? Vicario. Van der Ven. I mean, how's he got out of that? I mean, I cannot believe they've got out of that. Javi Simmons leads all at sea here. 4-on-4. Simmons. Oh, what a ball. Porro. Oh, it was unlucky. It's brilliant play by Simmons. Yeah, they're a good team. They're a good team when they all connect. Tottenham. It's just such a shame we've not been able to sort of. I mean, it's very difficult when you and I know they've been good, Tottenham, or relatively good, but I think we're in the game here. I think there's a moment for Leeds, but it's just such a shame that like the midfield is just not on it really. I don't think Tottenham's midfield is like, and he's bringing on Harrison. So if he brings on Harrison for Okafor, I might quit the stream because I think Okafor's still in the game. He's having a really good game, Okafor. And why the fuck would you bring Okafor off? Stack wins it for the first time in the game. Like, why don't bring Okafor? I just, you're losing the game. What is the point in bringing Jack Harrison on? He offers nothing. He just offers nothing. DCL's offside there, I think. He will be, I think. I'm surprised his flag ain't gone up yet. Probably will if Leeds score. Okafor loses it. Romero comes away with it. Player goes down. Player gets a foul. Harrison off. Okay, I don't mind that. For Harrison, I think. I don't mind. Well, God, we've got no options, have we? But I don't mind that. At least he's on that side. Stack's off. I think Stack's had a shocker. Shocking game. Tanaka on, which, to be fair, it's what we wanted to see. What we wanted to see. Hopefully Tanaka can get hold of the game a little bit. Not good enough from Stack, though, there. I don't think on the ball he was showing enough. I think off the ball he was useless, to be honest with you. But let's see if Tanaka can bring something. Could us. It's good football from Tottenham. Leeds win it back. Strout boots it up play. Gives it straight back to Tottenham. Could we not have kept the ball there? Could we not have kept the ball? And Harrison, first touch, gives it right the way back to Tottenham when he had 4 players in open space. They're not playing that well. I think the front 4 is very decent, Tottenham's, but there's an opportunity there for Leeds. But I think we've kind of got into that. We've kind of got back into the let's respect Tottenham a bit too much phase. I mean, Caldalo, could you have come for that? Ref gives us a decision, which is good. Free kick. Leeds, we're not getting enough around Dominic Calvert-Lewin as well, I don't think. Ball goes long. Kudus. He's just brilliant, isn't he? What a player. I mean, it looks like he's backhanded. Goodmanson in the face. Leeds don't get it. Okafor, bit of space here. Leeds need to help him. They need to help him, though. There's the 3... Okafor loses it. But he does okay. We've got the ball here. Tanaka looking for someone. Got to come forward there. Tanaka, Longstaff in a bit of space. We've got this handbrake on, it feels, at the minute. Bogle's just the best attacker, isn't he? By a mile. And he loses it. Classic. Simmons. He's going to give a foul again. Oh, he's not giving a foul. Bloody hell. Here we go. Jack Harrison. Give the ball. Give the ball. Does. Bogle. Leeds are really strong. And the ref gets in the fucking way. So what are you going to do here? I absolutely cannot stand this referee. I can't stand. And he's the ball is the referee, and he's not giving us the advantage. He's giving it to Tottenham. What are you doing, you tit? Why are you giving it back to Spurs? Leeds have the ball is deflected. It's up in the air. Who are you giving it to? You can't give that to Tottenham. You can't just give the ball to Spurs. There, we're in an attacking situation. He just gives it to Spurs. Just gives the ball to Spurs with no pressure on them. That ball was 50-50, literally 50-50 in there, and he's just giving it to Spurs to have it around the back. Unbelievable. Tanaka wins it. Well done, Al. Does well. Ampadu, too long on the ball. It's too long. Rodon. Harrison needs to show for it. Someone needs to show for it in the midfield. Ampadu has done. The only midfielder today who's actually showing for the ball. But I think it's just too long on the ball. We're allowing Tottenham to easily get back into shape. Tanaka drives forward, but there's really no one in that midfield looking for it. And Tanaka's looking around saying, is it anybody? I mean, they're set in a good structure here, Tottenham, but Leeds are getting the ball in the midfield and there is no options. Look, Tanaka's got it. He's driving through the middle. There you go. You're going to have to carry it. Okay, good ball. Longstaff. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. He just ain't got shooting boots, has he, Longstaff? Unlucky. Just wide. That's what Tanaka needs to do. He just needs to drive into the space. Leeds need to drive into that space. It's unlucky. It's a good effort by Longstaff. That opportunity's on the edge of the area with a bit of space today, Sean. I've still got 1-1 on the thing, haven't I? Just realised. Oh, dear. There's no point in playing. There's no point in playing this game with this tit in charge. There's no point. Just can't. It's a no contact sport. He's one of the new era referees who will not let the game flow. Won't let the game flow whatsoever. Anytime Leeds going with some sort of engagement, some sort of press, he just gives a foul. And now you've got Richarlison coming on, who is just going to be flopping round like there's no tomorrow. Ah, dear. Vicario. 20 minutes left. The doggy. Van der Ven. Leeds have got to engage. We've got to engage. Got to look. I'd rather us go for it. Don't let Van der Ven run through the whole frigging team, lads. Come on. But we've got to at least go for it here. And I don't want us to just jockey and mid block and low block. I understand that I completely understand that you've got to be careful. I get that, but at some point you gotta let that handbrake off and go for it. These long balls. Gabby Goodmanson is screaming for the ball, and we just keep short fucking passing it, and we won't risk playing a long ball. Bogle does really well. Tanaka, got to be quick. There we go. Okafor, quick. 1 touch, 2 touch. There we go. Better from Leeds. Gabby Goodmanson goes round the corner. Okafor, Gabby. And Leeds are offside. Fuck me. It's just... Oh my God. Can we just play like football, like the basics? The basics. Leeds on a counter-attack, and Okafor plays it when Goodmanson is in an offside position. Tell goes down and realizes he's going off now anyway. That first goal was so annoying, wasn't it? Such an annoying first goal. Charlison on. Simmons comes off. Looks like he's about to cry. Papasar on. Richarlison's just a surly looking guy, isn't he? He's like that all the time. He'll just be flopping to the floor. And is he already down? No, I thought he was, to be fair. DCL. Tanaka gets it. Tanaka goes a lot better. I know it didn't get to anyone. And they've won a free kick again. It's fucking staggering. It's absolutely staggering. They're on the floor again, and it's Romero rolling around. You are killing the game. You arsehole. You arsehole referee. I'm so sick of it. Like, we're against it anyway, and you've just got this cheating Argentinian lad who's constantly on the floor. And look at the state of him. Constantly on the floor anyway. And the referee cannot wait. He cannot wait to give a foul every time. Get on with it, Romero, man. Tottenham taking as long as they want. No pressure from the ref. As long as they want to take that little free kick there. As Romero did beforehand. Ball over the top. Strout just gets a toe to it. Longstaff's really hurt Goodmanson there in terms of... Oh, Okafor, I don't think he's going to... He's done really well there. We don't get a free kick. Okafor's on the floor. You don't give it, do you? You dick. He doesn't give it. Okafor's just been tackled, and that is a foul, and he's not giving it. Nick, not giving it. But if it's Tottenham, he loves giving it. Hideous refereeing performance from this guy. Get that Tottenham shirt off. Has not put a foot wrong, says Paul. Yeah, the commentator's saying that, of course they are. It's because Tottenham are winning by any chance. Gabby Goodmanson defends really well. Leeds just don't have... I mean, what is Goodmanson doing there? But Leeds don't have any options. And Goodmanson's going back again. I think Tottenham are going to win it there. Just got to win a free kick. I mean, that's a foul. We've eventually won a foul. Well done, referee. Gabby was going there, and there's just no options. So we have the ball, and evidently it's either Spurs are pressing really well or the midfield just don't want it. You know, because if the midfield don't want it, then you can't build up. You know what I mean? And DCL looks a bit isolated, doesn't he? So Tanaka goes back home. But this tit of a referee is just killing us. I'm not saying Leeds would be winning the game anyway, but we're not able to build up and do anything. Stack. Like, look at the distance between the midfield. Look at the distance between the midfield and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, as in the three midfielders. It looks like Tottenham have got about 15 players on the pitch. I mean, Jack Harrison just kills out Tanaka with a bobbly pass, and Jack's back to his best. Tanaka, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. No, never going to happen. Not with Jack Harrison. You've literally got someone who's allergic to goal. Tries to play him like in there, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but Jack I don't think he's scored a goal in about 3 years, has he? So you got Peru coming on and Metra coming. I like that. I like that. Don't mind it. If people saying bring on Peru, but I mean, you're 2-1 down, aren't you? So you might as well. You might as well. You got a striker on the bench. You might as well bring him on. Tanaka. It does feel very championshipy, doesn't it? Leeds get fouled. Can we win a free kick? Well done, referee. There you go. You found your bollocks. He's given Leeds a foul. Well done, ref. In fact, no, I'm not saying well done, ref, because he's killing the game. It's just very predictable with Leeds. It just feels we've filtered this ball out to Jayden Bogle, and then we kind of just, it's because we never do long passes, so you can't move the opponent out of position. Because you can't do long passes in this Daniel Farke system. It feels like it has to be short. And if it's not short, because you just want to regain possession and control all the time. But the problem is there's never any risk in it. It's too conservative. So if you've got Gabby Goodmanson screaming to it on one side of the pitch, and Tottenham are all defending on one side of the pitch, and there's a bit of space for him, we don't go through his side. We'll pass and pass and pass all the way around. Jack Harrison. Tanaka loses it. Leeds win it back. Bogle. Goes, fucking hell, that was so chat. Bogle's just shot from 30 yards. I don't know why he's done that. In a bit of space, and Bogle's hit it from 30 yards, and it's gone straight into the cop. I don't know why he's doing that. Leeds make the subs. Goodmanson goes off. Interesting. So Jack's probably going to go left back, presumably. I don't know. And Ampadu goes off. So Metra's come on. Oh, no, Ampadu's not going off. So I don't know what Farke's doing here. Is it a 3-5-2? Peru coming on. I just wouldn't be taking Okafor off. We need a goal. He's probably the biggest threat we've got. I mean, who's the threat now? Jack Harrison on left wing. Is that what we're doing? There's just no, like, who's on Jack Harrison's left wing? I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. Longstaff. Don't lose it. And he's lost it. Richarlison. Wilson. Odebear. Good tackle from Bogle. Tottenham recycling it. Van der Ven goes all the way back. Leeds just having to get out a little bit here. 10 minutes left on the clock. So goals. Tottenham haven't conceded a single goal from this point onwards this season. So hopefully this is going to be broken. It's only 2-1. And a point would be brilliant for Leeds. So that's how we got to look at it. But yeah. But is Peru in the 10? He is in the 10, isn't he? You can tell he's in the 10 because he's just so deep still. There's just no out ball. This is the problem. And he's taken Okafor off, who's like the biggest danger out ball we have. I don't understand why he takes him off all the time. Maybe it's just fitness. Jack Harrison gives the ball straight back to Tottenham for the 3rd time in a row. Fucking shit, mate. Absolutely shite. Now he's running after it like a hurt fly. It's just not, do you know what I mean, guys? I just don't see the point in putting Jack Harrison on a football pitch unless Okafor is injured. And I know I sound really negative here, but I do sound very negative here, and I know that. But I just don't see the point. And Romero, do not give it for Romero again. Harrison, just take your man on. Well done. He's took his man on. Romero screaming at the referee again because he doesn't get his own way. Strout, we go back. It's got to be quicker. Got to take a risk. Someone's got to take a risk here for Leeds United. We have to be risky. Ball played into the box. Oh, man, we look so championship right now. We look so championship. It's unbelievable. Ball just played in from Ampadu. It's beyond Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Then the on-rushing. Jack Harrison can't get anywhere near it. Andy Gray and Harry in the crowd. I don't know why. I don't know why. I agree. I agree. I just don't know why you take Okafor off. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Jack Harrison, as harsh as it sounds, going forward, is a waste of a shirt. It's a complete waste of a shirt. So I don't get it. It offers nothing. At least with Okafor, you've got something. Well done, Peru. Jack Harrison. It's just he's playing the ball down the line to Pascal Strout. Strout does really well, and it's a Leeds throw. But you know what I mean? Like Harrison, Peru, Longstaff. Leeds got around about 8 minutes left. Tanaka. Rodon. Harrison. Shit ball in again. Awful ball in. Spurs get it back. He's been crap so far. I've given him so many plaudits as well. Like in the other two games when he's come on, he's held the ball. He's done nothing going forward, but he's held the ball up well. But every single time he's got the ball here, he's done nothing with it, and Spurs have got it straight back. It's pointless taking Okafor off. I don't understand Daniel Farke. I don't get it with stuff like that. I mean, it's just slow, isn't it? Look how slow. Even Ampadu, it's slow. Be quicker. Come on. You don't need 40 touches there. So Ampadu's in a back three. It's a back three, isn't it? You can tell. Strout, Rodon, Ampadu, Strout, Rodon, Bogle. Does well. Jaden, there's no options. We're going back again. God. They're all just stood in a line, and the defenders can't find them between the lines. And they don't want to lose it, obviously, because if they lose it, then that transition's on for Tottenham. But they've got to take that risk at some point. Otherwise, we're just going to be passing it around the back line. We're getting nowhere. Tottenham are defending well, but we're getting nowhere. Is any of the front line in the midfield going to show for it, apart from Tanaka? Anyone? Rodon screaming at him. I mean, Harrison, come on, do not lose it there. Do not lose it. Do not lose it. Wins a foul. You know, fucking useless sub. Danso's coming on for Spurs. Must be because he's on a yellow for Okafor coming off. Who, though? Who? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, so Okafor's on a yellow card, so he comes off, but he's an offensive player. Do you know what I mean, mate? Like, he's an offensive player. So what are we looking at now? We've got Jack Harrison been on the pitch and no Okafor been on the pitch makes no sense to me. Jack Harrison is literally a waste of a shirt. I mean, I hope he scores now and proves me wrong, but attacking wise, there is no. He scored 1 goal in about 3 years. What is the point? And he's been useless since he's come on. Strout, Harrison goes back. You brought a left back on. Tanaka, come on, Leeds. We've got 3 strike, 4. What have we got? Oh, here we go. This is what we're scared of because we can't complete basic passes. So now Tottenham are on the counter attack. We're going to give away a foul. Nope, Ampadu's done well. Ampadu's done really well. But then we give it straight back to Spurs again. Leeds win it back. Got to be quicker, though. Tanaka, Strout, Harrison, get up the pitch. Here he goes. He going to take his man on? No, he goes all the way back again. It's pointless. The whole thing is pointless. Doesn't make sense. You're taking your whole left side off. You've taken your whole left side off, which was probably the most, would you say the most dangerous side? There's nothing left. So your whole left side off, and you got Jack Harrison and Peru now on that left-hand side. Don't get it. Danso. Show for it, Peru. Oh. As well, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Peru. Bogle. Fucking hell. This is so shit. Oh my God. Bogle puts it out for a goal kick. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Tottenham are completely comfortable now. Completely comfortable. Well, Luke Wolves were far better than them last week. Wolves were far better than them last week, mate. Richarlison just wide. Yeah, Wolves were far better than them last week, mate. They outplayed them. I don't think it's. They've got a corner now. I don't think it's. And I hate that comment as well. It's like the same comment. Like, well, you'd have taken a point before Bournemouth. Well, yeah, but we were literally minutes away from getting all 3 points. So I just think it's a bit of a loser mentality, to be honest, saying stuff like that. I think you've got to go into every game thinking you can win, especially at home when you've got a 24-game winning record. I get Tottenham are where they are. They're not impenetrable. Who's coming on now? James Justin in the 87th minute. We're trying to preserve that win that we haven't got. It's Tottenham. Obviously, they're a top side. You know, they've not come and batter us, but it's just been quite disappointing, I think, this second half. And now Leeds fans are throwing stuff at Pedro Porro. Just take... I mean, I don't... Why are they throwing stuff at him? What sense does that make? Porro. Ball in. Terrible ball in. Goal kick. Leeds now wasting more time by bringing on a sub in the 88th minute. He's now bringing Jaden Bogle off. Is Bogle hurt? No idea, guys. No idea. Bizarre. So James Justin now on for Bogle. Hopefully Bogle's not hurt. If James Justin's just come on for Bogle, that's the most bizarre decision when we're chasing a point. There's too much respect. There's just too much respect here for Tottenham, in my opinion. And just simply, we're not good enough, to be fair. And now Tanaka's limping. Ampadu goes long. Don't mind that. DCL does well. Jack Harrison. Pass the ball. Guess what? He goes back. He's just completely scared of going forward. At least with Bielsa, like, he'd go forward. Ampadu ball in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin wins it. Palmed out by Vicario. Vicario's flapping around, trying to win a free kick, and he wins one! Not a foul. Nowhere near a foul. But this tit referee, Vicario goes, ref. Like that. It's a fight. There's no, in sort of like, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. Fuck off. Excuse my French. Nothing wrong with it. And the ref gives a foul. Just killed any form of momentum Leeds have had, this guy. Justin, ball forward. Maybe one last attack from Leeds. Who's on it? Is it Peru? I don't know who was on that. Was it Peru? Mecha. I think the 6 minutes added, I don't think they've had any. Just need to. It sounds really like it's once again. It sounds very championship. You just need to put the ball in the box, don't you? That's all you got to do. I'm stunned why Bogle's off the pitch. I don't understand that. But maybe it's an injury. I hope it's an injury because if it's not, it's very odd. Because he literally is one of our best attacking players, if not the best attacking player we've got on the pitch. Ampadu goes long, nodded on. Sean Longstaff with the most fucking brain dead volley of all time. Just absolutely like ridiculous from Sean Longstaff. 30 just take it down. You've got every single player you want in the box. Take the ball down, but Sean Longstaff decides to volley it. I don't know why. Don't know why. That's that football IQ again. Bizarre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Vicario takes it. Obviously, there's an 8-second rule now, isn't there? Tanaka wins it. Mecha wins it. Mecha gets fouled. Justin plays it forward. Longstaff. Harrison. Know where Harrison's going. Yep, straight to Tottenham. Harrison has it back. It's a good ball. Ampadu. Ball in the box. And Longstaff's coming round the back. Longstaff is coming round the back. And he doesn't shout for it. So Strout gets his head on it. Like, communication problems again. Danso gets in front of Strout, but Longstaff's coming round the back to head it. Strange. Vicario taking as long as he wants on the ball. As long as he wants. Justin plays the ball straight back to Tottenham. That is one of the fucking worst passes you've seen in the game. Straight back to Tottenham. And here comes Spurs again. That looked like it was out from Tottenham. The ref ain't going to give it, is he? Just so disappointing. Like, that was their goal. Do you know what I mean? Just like such a simple pass down that, right hand side by Porro. Ball over the top. Gabby Goodmanson slips and Kudus just cuts inside and puts it in. It's just so disappointing that that's the goal. You know, it's not a moment of genius or anything like that. It's just such a scabby goal, of which Leeds have a chance here. Oh my God, it's a brilliant save. It's a brilliant save from Vicario to deny Leeds United. Was that the chance? Joel Peru. Ball in. Typical. DCL wins it. Brilliant. Down to Peru. It's a great save from Vicario, and it's a corner. That's the chance, isn't it? That's the moment. It's a really good save. The doggy heads it out for a corner. Oh, that's so disappointing. Corner Leeds. Feels like it's got to be a good one. And the ref's been a prick again. Where are you going to this time? I can't stand this. He's literally one of the worst referees I've ever come across watching Leeds United. He's such a top 6 biased new gen referee. It's unbelievable. Longstaff, ball in. Oh my God, that was an unbelievable ball in. He won't. Is he giving it? He's actually giving it. That was an unbelievable ball in from Longstaff. What a ball in. Just needed to be touched in, headed out, another corner. Oh, it's right on the penalty spot. Oh, looked like Pascal got his head to it, but that's so annoying. Longstaff. Got to be a good one. Come on. Beat the first man. Headed out. Ampadu. Harrison. Spurs clear. Get up, Pascal. Jack Harrison goes all the way back to Darlow. One last pump, it feels. Why don't we gamble? Why do we? And Vicario rolls around on the floor. It's so frustrating. How much do you actually think the ball is in play? Look at him holding his head, the little scab. Nothing wrong with your head. Get up. Literally nothing wrong with your head. His own player. That looks like a penalty, by the way. It won't be given because it's Leeds, but it won't be given. They're looking at it. Of course, they're not looking at it. Why are they not looking at that? Like, it's just so annoying. Game over, innit? I think. Peru just taking it as long as he wants on the ball and realizing there's a Tottenham player behind him, rapidly getting in there. We need to go now. They need to go forward. Ball forward from Longstaff, which is a shit pass and sums it up. Sums it up from Longstaff. Really poor today, I think, Sean. On the ball, really poor. Good corners, but sums it up from the just disappointing, I think. Just disappointing with how we conceded that second. Such a simple goal to concede. I don't think Okafor should have come off. And Damso giving the ball the biggest clean you've ever seen. Why is he letting him wipe the ball like that as well? He's going to blow it as soon as this goes into the air because he's not going to give. Even though Vicario was just down for 10 minutes, he's not going to give us anything, is he? Darlow seems to be taking 4 hours to take the kick as well, which isn't going to help. He's going to blow it now, isn't he? Prick ref. Absolute prick. Arsehole referee. Ruined the game. Tottenham win 2-1. So annoying. Right. Annoying. We are going to go on to an instant match reaction, everybody. Do us a favour. Go on over there, and the instant match reaction is going to be out as soon as possible.